Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Ludington Oriole fans, and welcome to Ludington Oriole Basketball on the Oriole Sports Network in conjunction with WMOM. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you, joined right now by Braden Kronline, our OSN WMOM technical engineer, and we are soon to be joined by our OSN camerawoman, Julia Habman. Happy New Year. Hopefully everybody had a happy and safe New Year, as 2022 is now with us. The last time we were with you, Oriole fans, and basketball fans tuned into the OSN and WMOM, we were in the Detroit area, actually Redford to be precise, Redford and Ferndale, covering the boys' games over at Ferndale High School and the girls' games over at Westfield Prep over in Redford. And we're now excited to be bringing you tonight's boys' games, JV Varsity doubleheader, the Ludington JV boys against the Fremont Packers. And following will be the varsity matchup between the Orioles and the Packers. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also a shout out to our sponsor, PM Builders. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. They are located at 913 South Washington Avenue. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463, the exclusive sponsor of our starting lineups. And here are your starting lineups for this JV basketball game between the Orioles and the Packers on this 4th of January, 2022. Starting for the Packers at the guards, number 3, William DeBlake. He is a sophomore. Also number 4, Kyler DeKuyper, and he is a sophomore. And number 32, Travis McDonald. He is a sophomore. Center tonight for the Packers, number 14, Ben Mellema. He is a sophomore. And the forward, number 11, Owen Snyder, also a sophomore. Fremont coached by Jason Snyder, assisted by Heath Scott. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Jamie Sycon, assisted by Les Johnson, Derek Eaton, and Nick Patterson. Starting at the guards, number 12, Daniel Ramirez, a sophomore. Also number 21, Jack Stidham, a sophomore. And number 30, Robbie Killips, a sophomore. The forwards, number 55, William Richardson, a sophomore. And number 11, Derek Dunsel, also a sophomore. In fact, all of the Oriole players on their roster are sophomores. Ludington JV recently having Gage Jones promoted up to the varsity, and talking with a few folks, and my opinion is I think he'll be up on the varsity the rest of the season. Getting ready to start here, Ludington and Fremont. Fremont in their red jerseys, white numerals, white lettering trimmed in black. Ludington in their white jerseys, brown lettering and numerals trimmed in orange. Good to be back home here at Hawley Gym. Our trip to Detroit area was exciting. It was fun. But it's always good to be back home. We're not on the road again now until the end of February. In fact, to be precise on that, the next time we will be on the road will be on the, let's see here, 23rd of February. We'll be at Whitehall covering a boys game. 23rd, also away games on the 1st of March at Zeeland East and the 3rd of March at Mason County Central. Boy, that's a long road trip, going to play Mason County Central. A whopping 8 miles. And that might be pushing it there at 8 miles. All right, Chris Nicholas, the owner of WMOM, also the public address announcer for the Ludington Orioles, giving the starting lineups right now. Chris also does a lot of sporting events at Grand Valley State for the Lakers. Should be a pretty good crowd here tonight, filing in ahead of the storm we're hearing about. Braden and I were talking about that. And Braden said the last word on that, supposed to be hitting around 2 a.m. Is that correct, Braden? 2 a.m. thereabouts. And it's supposed to be with us until Wednesday evening. Is that correct? So we'll see. A lot of times we get these storm warnings. There's a lot of buzz, a lot of talk about it. and it either goes north or south of us. Hits Manistee or goes to Hart. So we'll see what happens, but everybody better get their snow blowers ready. I know I've got mine all ready to go. All right, the officials talking to the scorers table right now, and we're set for action here. Boys JV basketball action as we tip things off for the 2022 season. Beginning of a big week here. Friday, we'll be back here covering the Ludington Oriole girls as they host the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. And we'll also be here on Saturday as the Lady Orioles host the Vikings of Whitehall. We'll talk more about that as the evening progresses on this telecast. Fremont controls the tip, and they're with the basketball. Owen Snyder has it. He'll dish it around. Now with the ball, William DeBlake. He'll give it up. Kyler DeKuyper with it now. DeKuyper, he's guarded there by Stidham. Now there's a steal, and Stidham with the ball for the Orioles. Jack Stidham will slow it up now. He will give it to Robbie Killips. Killips wears number 30 to Derek Dunsel. Dunsel inside Richardson. The shot up, no good. Wouldn't have counted anyway. He's called for the travel. Just underway from Hawley Gym, boys JV basketball action. The Ludington Orioles entertaining the Fremont Packers. Fremont, there's a tip right there, but Fremont controls. Fremont is always a game. Every year when I'd looked at the Ludington Oriole basketball schedule, I always circled the date with Fremont as I did with Spring Lake, because you knew it was always going to be a very entertaining game when those teams hooked up. Look at the one thing they all have in common, great coaching. Of course, Ludington with Thad Shank, Spring Lake with Billy Core, and Fremont with the now retired Pete Zerfus. All right, Ludington with the ball, Killips with it, and he's fouled. Fremont called, or foul called on Fremont's number 4, Kyler DeKuyper. Ball will be inbounded by Jack Stidham. Stidham gets it in now to Dunsel. His shot, no good. Rebound to the Packers, number 32, Travis McDonald. He'll outlet it to Kyler DeKuyper. DeKuyper, little give and go right there with Owen Snyder. Now to DeBlake, and there's a pass stolen by Stidham. Stidham will pick up his dribble, and he'll give it up to Daniel Ramirez. Ramirez wears number 12. Daniel Ramirez down the lane, shot up. It's no good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Foul called on the Packers, number 14, Ben Mellema. Checking into the Packer lineup, number 33, Gabe Curtis. 6:23 to go in the opening quarter. No score from Hawley Gym, the Orioles and the Packers. Dunsel with it. Over to Ramirez. Ramirez now will give it up. Stidham, his shot blocked. Stidham gets it back. Richardson up, no good. Rebound to the Packers, Travis McDonald, who will outlet it now to Kyler DeKuyper. DeKuyper at the free throw line down the lane, shot up, good. Nice move there by DeKuyper. Might have got away with a little extra step right there, but he gets the bucket. Swift, nifty move right there. Fremont up 2-0. Here's a drive, and in and out there, no good by Robbie Killips, and Fremont on the attack once again. Ball deflected there. Ramirez, nice steal by Daniel Ramirez. His shot is up, and good! Daniel Ramirez with the steal and the bucket. Ludington 2, Fremont 2. There's a deflection there. Richardson has it for the Orioles. Ramirez, his pass ahead. No, not able to be saved right there. Good effort there by Jack Stidham. Ball goes out of bounds, and now we have a substitution for the Fremont Packers. Re-entering the game, number 3, William DeBlake. Ludington 2, Fremont 2, 5:27 to go in the opening quarter. Owen Snyder with it. He'll give it back now to DeKuyper. DeKuyper guarded by Jack Stidham. Double team now. Now they'll get the ball over to Owen Snyder into the corner. William DeBlake on that far baseline, and now he draws the foul, and the foul is going to be called on William Richardson. 5:12 to go in the opening quarter. There's a shot on the way. No good. There, that shot was put up by Kyler DeKuyper. Rebound to the Orioles. Killips in a hurry. Killips in the lane loses control, and now coming away with it for the Packers, Kyler DeKuyper. DeKuyper ahead. Shot up no good there by Ben Mellema, but he's hacked and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. We'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. First free throw, no good by Ben Mellema. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 40, Michael Nichols. Also in number 3, Ryan Kandelek. Number 32, Luke Hackert. And number 23, Joe Benz. Second shot up and in by Ben Mellema. Fremont 3, Ludington 2. 4:55 to go in the opening quarter. Killups. Pass intercepted right there. He tried to get the ball underneath the Mike Nichols. Now it's a steal by Killups. He picks up the errant pass right there. He'll drive. Nice move. Oh, just underlaid right there. Rebound fought for. And we're going to have, I believe, a jump ball. And possession arrow will go to the Orioles. Into the Fremont lineup, number 23, Andrew Stager. Ball will be inbounded by the Orioles' Joe Benz. Benz ball, his pass deflected right there off of the Packers' Gabe Curtis. 4:39 remaining in the opening quarter. Fremont 3, Ludington 2. Benz will get it in now to Kandelek. Back to Benz. Joe Benz, Ryan Kandelek, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to the Packers, number 33, Gabe Curtis. Now they'll give it up to Owen Snyder over to DeKuyper. Traveling violation on Fremont. Oriole basketball, 4:23 to go in the opening quarter. Orioles trail by a point, 3-2. There's a steal by the Packers, number 11, Owen Snyder. Snyder to the hoop, up and in. Owen Snyder with the steal and the bucket. Fremont 5, Ludington 2. Robbie Killups shot up and good. Nice move there by Robbie Killups. He gets the bucket. Ludington trails 5-4. 3:57 to go in the opening quarter. DeKuyper with it for Fremont. He'll give it up now. There's a shot, no good. Underlaid there by DeBlake. And have coming up with it for the Orioles, number 32, Luke Hackert. Hackert back to Killups. Robbie Killups down the lane. Now he'll dish it to Nichols. To Hackert, three-pointer, no good. Ball fought for, and coming away with it for the Packers was DeKuyper, but then he gave it right to Joe Benz. Shot put up there by Hackert, no good, and now here come the Packers. However, getting back there was Robbie Killups. Killups trying to persuade the official to say, no, that's Ludington basketball, and the official said, no, that's Fremont basketball. So 3:20 to go in this opening quarter. Your score, the Fremont Packers 5, the Ludington Orioles 4. We're going to stay right here and tell you about Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. But if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Mike also reminds you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting the car repair business. That's Benedict's Auto Center, located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Also, Crown and Cork, open Tuesday through Thursday, 4:30 to 9 p.m., and Friday and Saturdays, 4:30 to 10 p.m. Everything is made with fresh and, when possible, locally sourced ingredients. Crown and Cork is located at 502 West Loomis, across from the Ludington Marina. All right, back to action here at Hawley Gym. Fremont with the basketball. They have a 5-4 lead, 3:15 to go in the opening quarter. With the ball for the Packers, number 3, DeBlake. Now get it into the corner. Shot put up there, no good by Ben Mellema. And Robbie Killups now has it for the Orioles. Killups, Nichols, little baseline jumper, no good. Ball batted out of bounds there by Joe Benz. It'll be Fremont basketball. You might think hearing it's a 5-4 game that we're having a boring game. It's anything but action back and forth. Both teams just having a hard time putting that ball into the net. I should say through the cylinder and then down through the net. There we go. Let me be technically correct on that. 2:55 to go. Opening quarter, Fremont 5, Ludington 4. Our Ludington boys taking on Fremont here in the varsity game, which will follow about 15 minutes after the conclusion of this JV game. Foul called on the Orioles, number 3, Ryan Kandelek. Big thank you to Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. Hey, folks, for your furniture needs, call Trent Lundquist, 231-757-3368. There's a shot put up, three-pointer, nailed right there by the Packers' Gabe Curtis. Fremont 8, Ludington 4. There's I think this is going to be, no, it's not. The ball was tipped there, so it's no over and back violation. Killips with it for the Orioles. He'll go down the lane. Shot no good. Rebound to the Packers, number 23, Andrew Stager. Talking to Braden Kronline, our OSN WMOM technical engineer, he said the theme for tonight's student section is flag, right? America theme. Flags. I already saw some of the students bringing flags in. There's a bucket by Robbie Killips. Now there is a steal by Joe Benz. His shot no good, but he's hammered, and he'll shoot 2. And just prior to that, Killips got the basket for the Orioles. He's got 4 points in this first quarter. Ludington trails 8-6. It's good to see Braden decked out. He's got on a patriotic hat, red, white, and blue. Also a hoodie that he said his mom got for him just recently. It looks really nice. It's got the American flag on it, and it says freedom. Very nice. Ben's first free throw, no good. Substitutions for the Orioles, checking back in, number 11, Derek Dunsel. Also number 55, William Richardson. Number 12, Daniel Ramirez. And the Orioles, Orioles look at 4 players on the court right now. Oh, now we go, okay, I was going to say he's coming in Jack Stidham, and he'll replace Joe Benz, who hit 1 of 2 free throws. Yeah, that threw me off there for a second, Braden. I was like, whoa, what's going on out there? Ludington trails 8-7. Scoreboard hasn't changed it yet. It should be 8-7. There's a shot up and in. I believe it's 8-7. Now it should be 10-7. Okay, they got it right now. Well, they got to give the Packers. There we are. Fremont 10, Ludington 7. And getting that basket for the Packers was Stager, and he's got 3 points now. Shot put up no good there by the Orioles. Rebound, Joe Benz. He'll give it back now. Stidham, his shot, good! Three-pointer, kissed off the glass there by Jack Stidham. Orioles have knotted this game up at 10 apiece with 1:07 to go in the opening quarter. There's a steal, Dunsel. He'll give it up now to Ramirez. Ramirez, shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Ramirez. And now he'll give it to Benz. Joe Benz with it far baseline. Over to Dunsel, now to Stidham. Back to Dunsel. Stidham with it. Nice pass. Shot up no good there by Ramirez. Just overlaid it right there. Ludington 10, Fremont 10. 40 seconds to go in the opening quarter. To Kuiper with it for Fremont. Now he'll give it up to Snyder. His shot no good. Ball fought for Mellema. Mellema will give it now to DeBlake. His shot no good, and it ends up in the hands of Joe Benz. Joe Benz of the Ludington Orioles. He wears number 23 at the free throw line. He'll give it back to Ramirez. 17 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Now to Dunsel. Dunsel, Ramirez, far baseline. They'll work it to Richardson. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Dunsel, good! Offensive rebound there by Derek Dunsel, and the putback is good. 3 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ludington leads 12-10. Desperation shot, no good at the buzzer. At the end of 1 from Hawley Gym, JV boys basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 12, the Fremont Packers 10. Back in 60 seconds here on the Oriole Sports Network.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, Julia Havman, and Braden Kronline, the Oriole Sports Network team. And right now, the Orioles have a 12-10 lead at the end of the first 8 minutes of play here at Hawley Gymnasium between this game between the Fremont Packers and the Ludington Orioles, first game of the 2022 year. All right, Fremont with the basketball to open things up here in the second quarter. Gabe Curtis with it. Curtis now over to Travis McDonald. Now with it is Ben Mellema. Mellema over to Owen Snyder. Now to DeKuyper. Boys freshman action tonight. Congratulations to Coach Dante the Microwave Vela and his Ludington boys winning the freshman game by the score of 43-32. There's a shot up, no good there by Joe Benz. Rebound to Fremont. Good hustle right there by the Orioles, Daniel Ramirez. And he had a little love tap right there from Ben Mellema. He went out of bounds right in front of the Oriole bench. 7:16 to go in the opening half. Ludington up 12-10. Inbounding the ball for Fremont, Owen Snyder. He'll get it in and shot up and in there by Kyler DeKuyper. Ludington on the attack. Nice passing. There's a baseline jumper by Nichols. Good! Michael Nichols with the basket. Good passing right there. Very unselfish play by the Ludington Orioles. Passing up some good shots for a great shot. Ludington up 14-12, 6:50 to go in the opening half. DeKuyper with it for Fremont. He'll give it now to Mellema. Back to DeKuyper. Over now to Snyder. Snyder to Gabe Curtis. Shot up, no good by Curtis. Saved nicely there by Joe Benz. And now here comes Ramirez. Robbie Killups on the baseline. Killups, now he'll kick it back out to Benz. Benz down the lane. Now he'll dish it to Killups on the near baseline. Nice pass inside to Nichols. Nichols, little turnaround, no good. Rebound Nichols, good. Michael Nichols working hard on the glass. He gets the bucket, and the Orioles up 16-12. Nichols with 4 second quarter points. Now we're going to have a palming traveling violation. Call it what you may there. Whatever way you look at it, the ball has been turned over to the Ludington Orioles. Ludington 16, Fremont 12, 6:02 to go in the second quarter. Robbie Killups with it for the Orioles. He wears jersey number 30. Killups, tough shot, no good. Ball fought for. Robbie Killups gets the ball right back. Now he'll take the three-pointer. Good! Robbie Killups, nothing but net as he tickles the twines from three-point land. Ludington up 19-12, 5:35 to go in the opening half. Fremont work it inside, ball deflected. Packers still with it, three-point attempt up and no good there by Travis McDonald. Fremont will get it right back on the long rebound. DeKuyper with it, being harassed right there by Joe Benz. DeKuyper still with it now. And a little give and go right there with him and Travis McDonald. DeKuyper shot no good. Robbie Killups with it. Killups three-pointer, no good. Ramirez with the rebound. Daniel Ramirez. Back to Killups. Inside, Nichols, good! Beautiful assist there to Robbie Killups. And getting the basket, Michael Nichols, who's had 6 second quarter points. Timeout on the floor. Ludington up 21-12. It is a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, those fans.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch.
This is Kyle, Executive Vice President with Safe Harbor Credit Union. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success, and we belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman, the Oriole Sports Network with you. Ludington leads Fremont 21-12. JV boys basketball action. The Orioles hosting the Packers of Fremont. Fremont with the basketball. Snyder with it. Now he'll dish it back to Blake. The Blake's pass, he tried to get that ball to DeKuyper, and now we got a scrum between the Orioles' Ryan Kandelek and the Packers' Kyler DeKuyper. The Oriole basketball on the tie-up, possession arrow, Ludington. Kandelek with it. He'll give it to Richardson, who's checked into the game. Also Dunsel in the game, and Trey Keeson, his shot no good. Keeson will get it right back. Keeson wears number 10. He is a sophomore. Dunsel with it now. Richardson. Richardson goes baseline, and he draws the foul. Good work there by William Richardson. On the court for the Orioles right now, you've got Richardson, number 55. Number 11, Derek Dunsel. You've got 21, Jack Stidham. Number 3, Ryan Kandelek. And number 10, Trey Keeson. Ludington up 21-12, 4:12 to go in the opening half. Richardson's first free throw, no good. Richardson takes aim at free throw number 2 from the charity stripe. No good. Rebound, Trey Keeson. Good hustle there by Keeson. He retrieves the ball now. He will give it up now. Stidham, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Keeson. Trey Keeson, the near baseline. He'll dish it now to Dunsel. Dunsel will go baseline, and now he'll kick it back to Richardson. His shot up, no good. Rebound kept alive there. The ball kept alive by Stidham, but now here comes Fremont. And now there's a steal by Ryan Kandelek. Kandelek. He'll give it now to Dunsel. Keeson, three-pointer, no good. Fought for, and coming away with Richardson for the Orioles. Now over to Kandelek. Kandelek will give it up to Stidham. He'll take the shot. No good. Ball fought for. Fremont has it. Rebounded there by Kyler DeKuyper. Ahead. Shot is up and in. Give the basket there to Gabe Curtis. Ludington up by 7, 21-14. 3:11 to go in the opening half. Dunsel loses the ball, and with it for Fremont, Kyler DeKuyper. Steal right there for Andrew Stager. We want to thank McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans, Auto Owners Insurance Group. Winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance. The no problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. Fremont with the ball, 2:56 to go in this opening half. Ludington with a 7-point lead, 21-14. There's a shot in the paint right there. No good by the Packers' Ben Mellema. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be with the Orioles. Shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or call 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union, give the basket right there to the Orioles, Daniel Ramirez. Ludington now leads 23-14. Ramirez on a drive right there to the hoop. Gets the bucket, and his Orioles now have a 9-point lead. There's a steal by Kandelek. And now Kandelek, oh, good job. He lost his balance right there, but he was able to kick the ball over to William Richardson. Those things happen. You lose your balance and able to save it to his teammate before going out of bounds. Keeson with it. And now Keeson's going to be called for the travel, and the Packers will get the ball right back with 2:04 to go in the opening half. Ben Mellema will get the ball in to DeKuyper, back to Mellema, and now he'll give it back to DeKuyper. They're playing a little pitch and catch. Now over to Travis McDonald in the lane, shot up and in. Give the basket there to Ben Mellema. Ludington 23, Fremont 16. Orioles have numbers here. Three-pointer, Dunsall, no good. Rebound fought for Richardson. Good, strong rebound there. Keeson with it now. He'll give it to Kandelek, and now Kandelek, let's see here. We're going to have a foul called on number 32, Travis McDonald. Into the Oriole lineup. Number 30, Robbie Killips. Number 23, Joe Benz. Also checking in for the Orioles. Number 40, Michael Nichols. And number 54, Mason Conger, seeing his first action of this game. Good entry pass right there by Joe Benz. Shot a little short there by Mike Nichols. And now here comes Fremont. 1:27 to go in the second quarter. Ludington 23, Fremont 16. Travis McDonald, now he'll give it back to Kuiper. Over to Mellema. Fremont working the ball. Now they lose the ball. Now Fremont deflects it, gets it right back. 1:07 to go. Shot put up no good there, and a foul on the floor. Foul called on the Orioles, number 40, Michael Nichols. At the free throw line for the Packers, number 32, Travis McDonald. First free throw is up and no good. Into the Packer lineup, number 11, Owen Snyder, and number 33, Gabe Curtis. I'd like to send a shout out to all the Fremont Packer fans who are tuned into the Oriole Sports Network tonight. I was talking earlier with former Fremont coach Pete Zerfus. He said he would be tuned in tonight, so a special shout out to Coach Zerfus. It won't be the same without you, Coach, seeing that famous red blazer down there on the Fremont bench. All right, one free throw there for the Packers, and Ludington leads 23-17. 1 minute to go in the opening half. Benz with it. Now to Nichols. Nichols, now he'll dish it to Ramirez. He'll take the three-pointer off the mark, rebound out of bounds, and it's going to be Oriole basketball with 50 seconds to go in this opening half. (23-17), Ludington on top. 50 seconds to go in the opening half. Robbie Killips will get the ball into Benz, back to Killips. Killips in the paint, little runner. Good! Robbie Killips, nice move right there. Give the assist to Joe Benz. Killips, a nice first half. He's got 9 points. Fremont working the ball, 32 seconds to go. DeKuyper with it. DeKuyper now, cross-court pass to Curtis. Now to Owen Snyder. Snyder will give it now to Mellema, back to Snyder, his shot, good. Nice move right there by Owen Snyder. Gets the bucket. Ludington 25, Fremont 19, 8.5 seconds remaining in the opening half. Foul called on the Packers. Robbie Killips will trigger the ball in front of the Orioles student section. He gets it into Daniel Ramirez. 7 seconds to go. Now 5 seconds. And now a traveling violation on the Orioles. 4.6 seconds remain in the second quarter. Ludington 25, Fremont 19. Fremont triggers the ball in. 3 seconds, 2. There's a steal by the Orioles. Killips at the buzzer. No good. Robbie Killips with a desperation shot. And your score at the half, the Ludington Orioles 25, the Fremont Packers 19. Back in 3 minutes here on the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned, O's fans.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Boys JV basketball action at the half. Ludington 25, Fremont 19. The Orioles outscored the Packers 13-9 in that second quarter after outscoring them 12-10 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Scoring for the Orioles, 2 points for Derek Dunsel, 4 for Daniel Ramirez, 3 for Jack Stidham, 1 for Joe Benz, 9 for Robbie Killips, and 6 for Mike Nichols. For Fremont at the half, Kyler DeKuyper with 4 points, 4 points for Owen Snyder, 3 for Ben Mellema, 3 for Andrew Stager, 1 for Travis McDonald, and 5 for Gabe Curtis. Taking a look at we're going to take a look at the Ludington Oriole varsity results so far this year. The Orioles currently 2-4 on this young season. They open up the year with a very gut-wrenching, tough defeat here in overtime against the Muskegon Reese Puffer Rockets by the score of 63-59. before defeating Muskegon Western Michigan Christian 81-42. They then fell to Benzie Central 69-61 before defeating Manistee 73-40. And most recently, they played in the 26th annual Motor City Roundball Classic at Ferndale High School. They fell to Ann Arbor Skyline on the 29th of December by the score of 58-42. They fell the next day, also back at Ferndale High School, to the Detroit Cast Tech Technicians 74-29. Interesting that the Orioles, this is their 5th straight home game. Their only road games they've played were in the Motor City Roundball Classic, and they won't be on the road. Finally, they'll be on the road this Friday at Muskegon Orchard View, their first road game that has not taken place in the Detroit area. Ludington varsity girls, they are 3-4 on the season. They opened up the season at Benzie Central with a 48-11 victory over the Huskies. They then defeated the Zeelandese Chicks by the score of 57-37 before falling to Muskegon Reese Puffer 47-24. Then a very tough loss at Muskegon Western Michigan Christian by the score of 40-37 before really taking it to the Manistee Chippewas by the score of 72-21. At the Motor City Roundball Classic at Westfield Prep High School over in Redford, the Orioles fell to the Heartland Eagles by the score of 51-26. And on the 30th of December, they were defeated by the West Bloomfield Lakers 69-22. We got the boys varsity broadcast coming up tonight here on the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM against the Fremont Packers. And our next telecast will be on Friday right back here at Hawley Gym as the Ludington girls host the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. We'll be on the air right around 5:30 with make that about 5:25 with the JV girls post-game show, 5:30 with the tip-off with the Oriole Sports Network, and then for the varsity right around 6:45. That'll be OSN and WMOM in collaboration, as we do with all the varsity games, as the Orioles host the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. On Saturday, we'll be back here with you at Hawley. Ludington girls basketball, and that will be I think, we got to check on that, Braden, because pretty sure the varsity on that, I got to check on the times on that one because I've been told 1:45 for the tip-off, but I got to double check and see if that's the varsity tip-off or the JV tip-off. We'll be covering both games, OSN with the first game with the JV game, Ludington and Whitehall, and then, of course, the varsity game to follow. That'll be OSN and WMOM. So big week this week, starting tonight here at Hawley Gym. Ludington boys basketball, JV and varsity, hosting Fremont, and then on Friday, Ludington girls basketball hosting Muskegon Orchard View. Then on Saturday, January 8th, which I know a lot of people know that's a famous date, January 8th is Elvis's birthday. And on January 8th, we'll have Ludington girls JV and varsity basketball here against the Whitehall Vikings. For those of you Peyton Lacombe fans out there, if you're wondering about the Peyton Lacombe 2021-22 Dunk-O-Meter, it currently stands at 8 dunks on the season. He's had a dunk in every game, 1 dunk against Muskegon Reese Puffer, 2 against Muskegon Western Michigan Christian, 1 against Benzie Central, 2 against Manistee, 1 against Ann Arbor Skyline, and 1 against Detroit Cast Tech. So 8 dunks on the season. That gives him 29 career dunks. Hopefully it's activated a couple of times tonight against the Fremont Packers. We're going to step aside right now, and we're going to return in 2 minutes with the tip-off here in the second half of basketball between the Ludington Orioles and the Fremont Packers. JV basketball. Stay tuned, O's fans.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables. Anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium, Ludington 25, Fremont 19. A big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also a shout out to Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. It'll be Fremont basketball to begin action here in the third quarter. Orioles up 25-19. Ball is inbounded, and with it for the Packers, number 11, There's a shot put up by Daniel Ramirez. It's good, and the Orioles now lead 27-19. Orioles with the steal there. Ramirez gets the bucket, and the Orioles have an 8-point lead. Fremont on the attack. And the ball is lost right there, but last touched by William Richardson. On the court for Ludington right now, you've got William Richardson, Derek Dunsel, Robbie Killips, Daniel Ramirez, and Joe Benz. Triggering the ball in for the Packers, number 14, and that is Ben Mellema, and he'll get it to DeKuyper. DeKuyper guarded by Benz. Give and go right there. Fremont trying to work that ball in, and Ramirez getting his hands on it. We got a tie-up between Ramirez there and the Packers, number 23, Andrew Stager. All right, now Ludington with it. Ramirez fighting for it. We got a scrum over there and a jump ball. It'll be Fremont basketball on the possession arrow. Ludington 27, Fremont 19. 7:14 remaining in the third quarter. Now we got a Fremont player coming to the sideline. He looks a little shaken up. That's Travis McDonald. It's like he's favoring the right shoulder. Gabe Curtis will check into the Packer lineup. The Blake with it. He'll go baseline trying to feed that ball into Stager. Stager fighting now with Joe Benz, and now we have a timeout called by Fremont. It's a 30-second timeout. Ludington up 27-19. And we want to thank Urca Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center is your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. We're seeing the student section very slowly starting to fill in. We're hoping have a much better. I think the first day of school for Ludington area schools, first day back from the holiday break. Takes a while for everybody to get back in the swing of things. My wife at Hart, she's a teacher in the Hart school system. She teaches at Spittler Elementary. She had her first day on Monday. She had to go back, didn't get that extra day. Here's a shot put up and give that bucket there to the Packers, Owen Snyder. Ludington with a 27-21 lead. They'll work the ball inside. Shot no good there by Richardson. Now a foul. Actually, give that last bucket to Ben Mellema, not Owen Snyder. In fact, Snyder just checked back into the game. He was not out there when that bucket was scored. So I got my 11 and 14 a little confused. 27-21, Ludington up, 6:31 to go. Killips will get the ball into Ramirez. Ramirez down the lane, now he'll dish it to Richardson in the paint. Richardson back out to Killips. Killips down the lane, shot up, overlaid, no good. Richardson with the rebound. And now a nice bounce pass right there with the left hand to Killips, who's in the paint. And now we have a foul call there. Got to like the job the officials are doing there. Give kudos to Jim Bowen down there. He really is letting everybody know with authority what is going on. We got a timeout on the floor. Ludington up 27-21. We're going to step aside. Stay tuned, those fans.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. The Ludington Orioles 27, the Fremont Packers 21. We are in the third quarter of this boys JV basketball game. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Ludington Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call. I'll be joined by Kyle Grzinski for the varsity game. He'll be doing color commentary. Also, we have Braden Kronline, our OSN WMOM technical engineer, and Julia Havman, our OSN camera woman. And I know I said it during the tournament at the Detroit area, but kudos to Braden and Julia for the awesome job they did in the 2 days we were there, both the boys' games over at Ferndale High School and then the girls' games at Westfield Prep on both days. Just did an extraordinary job. All right, there's a shot there by the Orioles, put up by Richardson, no good, and now Fremont on the attack. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Ludington up 27-21. Shot there, no good by Travis McDonald. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. Killips with it. He's double teamed. Now he'll give it up to Joe Benz. Benz, Daniel Ramirez, Mike Nichols. Now back to Killips. Killips down the lane, loses his footing, and now we'll have a traveling violation right there. Luke Hackert will report back into the Oriole lineup. Orioles led 25-19 at the half. They outscored the Packers 13-9 in the second quarter and 12-10 in the opening quarter of play. Travis McDonald with it. Good hustle right there by Daniel Ramirez. Unfortunately, ball was unable to be saved there by William Richardson. Stager with it. Stager now over to Curtis. To Kuiper. And a foul called on the Orioles. It'd be called on Joe Benz. The Kuiper with it for Fremont. Over to Travis McDonald. Now a little pitch and catch. They'll give it to Snyder. Snyder shot up and no good. Rebound to Daniel Ramirez. Ramirez down the lane. Loses control. He'll dish it to Killips. Killips now out to Benz. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound Richardson for the Orioles. His ball deflected, ends up in Ben's hands. Now out to Daniel Ramirez. Back to Robbie Killips. Killips on the top of the key. His pass picked off. Owen Snyder with the pick. But a foul will be called there on the Orioles. Luke Hackert, he was not going to allow Owen Snyder to go sailing in for a clear layup. Ludington 27, Fremont 21, 4:45 to go in the third quarter. Now we got the officials meeting and a little bit of confusion down there. There's one official saying white ball, the other official saying red ball. They got it worked out. Fremont basketball. Into the Oriole lineup, number 10, Trey Keeson. Number 3, Ryan Kandelek going to the bench for the Orioles. Number 55, William Richardson. And number 32, Luke Hackert. Hopefully everybody out there watching had a great holiday season, a very Merry Christmas, and a very Happy New Year. And that 2022 will be everything you want it to be. Three-pointer for the Orioles. I'm sorry, for Fremont. Boy, I got turned around right there. Fremont with a three-pointer, and it's 27-24. Give that three-pointer to Kyler DeKuyper. People out there watching and say, Scoop, what are you, colorblind? 4:26 to go in the third quarter. Fremont 27, or Ludington 27, Fremont 24. I'll get it straight, folks. Have a little patience with me. It's a new year. Killups with it for the Orioles. Now back to Trey Keeson. Keeson over to Kandelek. Back to Killups. Killups, nice move. Shot no good. Rebound fought for. And coming away with it for the Packers. Big number 23, Andrew Stager. Stager, turnaround in the lane, put up no good by Travis McDonald. Follow-up, up and in. Number 32, Travis McDonald. And Fremont has cut this Oriole lead to 1 point. Ludington 27, Fremont 26, 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Back into the Fremont lineup, number 3, William DeBlake, and number 14, Ben Melema. Hey, it's Ludington Fremont. What would you expect? These games always seem to be exciting between the Orioles and the Packers. Always tightly contested and very competitive. Oh, the Orioles try a little alley-oop right there as Killups tried to get the ball into Daniel Ramirez. Ramirez deflects it out of bounds, and it'll be Fremont basketball. Orioles have been held to just 2 points in this third quarter thus far. Melema, now he'll give it. There's a shot up and in. Basket by William DeBlake, and Fremont takes a 28-27 lead with 3:34 to go in the third quarter. Kandelek, his pass to Ramirez. Dangerous pass right there. Now Keeson has it. He'll give it to Killups. He's able to save it from going over and back, but he saves it to Fremont, and now DeKuyper has it for the Packers. Now the ball is stolen there by Ramirez. Ramirez in for the layup and blocked. Ball goes out of bounds, and Ludington coach Jamie Sycon wants and gets a timeout. Your score, Fremont 28, Ludington 27. 3:10 to go in the third quarter. It's a full timeout. Stay tuned, those fans. We return in 60 seconds.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington trails Fremont 28-27. Boys JV basketball action. 3:10 left in this third quarter. On the court for the Orioles, William Richardson, Derek Dunsel, Ryan Kandelek, Trey Keeson, and Daniel Ramirez. Orioles were up at the half, 25-19. Keeson with it now. Kandelek has it. Kandelek, his pass is deflected out of bounds, but Ludington will maintain possession. Getting set to check back into the Fremont lineup, number 23, Andrew Stager. And he will replace Owen Snyder. Shout out to Sue Smith watching. Also Mary Russell and Tammy Crispel. There's a basket for the Orioles. Daniel Ramirez. He's got 8 points in this game, and the Ludington retakes the lead. Now an over and back violation on the Packers. Oriole defense causing that. Ludington up 29-28. 2:47 to go in the third quarter. And, of course, our loyal fans listening out in Carlisle, Arkansas, Rochelle and Ella Higgins. Longtime Ludington Oriole fans. Ramirez with it for the Orioles. Over now to Kandelek to Trey Keeson. Keeson will work the ball to Ramirez. He's at the far baseline. Ludington up by a point, 29-28. Ramirez loses the ball, and with it for Fremont, number 14, Ben Mellema. He'll give it up now to DeKuyper. DeKuyper guarded there by Ryan Kandelek. Now to DeBlake. DeBlake's ball deflected. Fought for. Trey Keeson fighting with it. Fighting with the William DeBlake. Possession arrow to the Orioles. 2:09 to go in the third quarter. Kandelek will trigger it into Trey Keeson. Now pass too much right there, and Fremont on the turnover. The Kuiper will give it now to DeBlake. Back over to Mellema, three-pointer up and off the mark right there by DeKuyper, and Derek Dunsel comes up with it for the Orioles. He'll give it up now to Daniel Ramirez. Ramirez back to Dunsel. Dunsel down the lane, pick up his dribble right there and give it to Richardson. Now back to Dunsel, to Keeson. Trey Keeson with it. Nice move by Keeson. Up and in. Beautiful move there by Trey Keeson. And he gets the turnaround in the paint. Ludington up 31-28. First points of the ball game for Trey Keeson. Now Fremont will get the ball across midcourt. Curtis with it now over to DeKuyper. DeKuyper guarded there by Kandelek. He's in the lane, shot up. Good, he banked it in. Kyler DeKuyper, bank job. check 1, 2. Back to the old days. All right, folks, we're back on the air. There's a steal by Ramirez, up and in. Daniel Ramirez gets the bucket just before the buzzer right there. And we apologize. We lost. The system went down here about a minute ago, a little over a minute ago. And Braden Kronline's on it, though, folks. So we're at the end of 3. Ludington is up 33-32 here in JV boys basketball action. We're going to stay right here, folks, and we're going to tell you about that third quarter a little more. Again, Braden and I were just talking. We've never seen something like that. All of a sudden, we just looked over, and all of our lights in our system, it kind of reminds me, those red and green lights, it reminds me of Christmas every time you look at it. And it just boom, we just lost power to our board, and we're happy to be back with you right now. Ludington up 33-32 at the end of the third quarter. The Orioles were up 25-19 at the half. And right now, again, they have that 1-point lead. And we're going to get you the scoring here momentarily, but Orioles scoring 8 points in that third quarter. Oh. Did I tell you he was good, folks, or did I tell you he was good? We were just broadcasting for a few seconds there on the old OSN headset. We're back on the WMOM headset right now. We apologize. We did have a, what would you call that? I don't know. The board just dropped power. The board just absolutely dropped out. No lights whatsoever. Braden's like, this isn't good, Scoop. This isn't good. But I tell you, folks, that's why Braden is the MVP of the Oriole Sports Network. Our OSN technical engineer and WMOM technical engineer, he's got his back up on the air. Ludington leads 33-32 at the end of the third quarter. The Orioles were outscored in that third quarter by the Packers as the Packers put up 14 points. So they outscored the Orioles 14-8 in that third quarter. Ludington with the basketball. We begin play here in the fourth quarter. Ball is batted out of bounds, and the Orioles will retain possession. 7:49 to go. It's been a great JV boys basketball game. Exciting, very competitive. And the Orioles have that 1-point lead right now. They were up 12-10 at the end of 1. They led 25-19 at the half after outscoring the Packers 13-9 in the second. Fremont outscores Ludington 14-8 in that third quarter. The Orioles still maintain a 1-point lead, 33-32. $7:45 to go. Fremont has just forced Ludington into a turnover. Fremont with the basketball. On the attack, the Packers, there's a little baseline jumper, no good, but a foul is going to be called on the Orioles' Luke Hackert. On the court for Ludington right now, you've got Luke Hackert, you've got Robbie Killups, you've got Joe Benz, you have Derek Dunsel, and you have Daniel Ramirez. On the court for the Packers, you have William DeBlake, you have Owen Snyder, you also have Ben Mellema, Kyler DeKuyper, and number 33, Gabe Curtis. Free throw up and no good. William Richardson checks back into the Oriole lineup. He wears number 55. Second shot is up and good by Ben Mellema. Ludington 33, Fremont 33. Now we have a kicking the ball violation. Ludington basketball. The varsity game will start about 15 minutes after the conclusion of this JV game. We hope to be talking with boys JV coach Jamie Sykon for a little bit. Daniel Ramirez with the ball for the Orioles. Ramirez now over to Benz, now to Robbie Killups. Killups will work the ball into Richardson, and Richardson's fouled. Foul called on the Packers. Owen Snyder. Checking into the Packer lineup, number 23, Andrew Stager. Killups will get the ball into Richardson. Richardson now to Killups, ball deflected. Killups will get the ball back. And now he'll dish it, and the ball is stolen. Coming up with the steal there, Stager for the Packers. The Kuiper with it now. The Kuiper directing traffic. 6:47 to go in the game. The Blake with it. Shot up. Good. William DeBlake with the basket. He's got 4 points in the game. Fremont leads by 2, 35-33. Ramirez. Ramirez shot up. No good. Ball batted out of bounds, and it's going to remain with the Orioles. Owen Snyder will report into the Fremont lineup. Taking a seat on the bench for the Packers, number 23, Andrew Stager. Timeout on the floor. And I believe it's going to be let's see here. That's going to be a 30. Ludington trails, 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here. Fremont 35, Ludington 33. Scoring for the Orioles, 2 points for Trey Keeson, 2 for Derek Duntzel. Daniel Ramirez, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points, 3 for Jack Stidham, 1 for Joe Benz, 9 for Robbie Killips, and 6 points for Mike Nichols. For Fremont, William DeBlake with 4, 9 for Kyler DeKuyper, 4 for Owen Snyder, 6 for Ben Mellema, 5 for Travis McDonald, and 5 for Gabe Curtis. Ludington basketball, 6:22 to go in the game. Orioles trail by 2. Killips will trigger the ball in, and a little bit too much on that passer. He tried to get the ball into Hackert. Hackert was cutting one way, and the pass went the other way. By the time that Luke Hackert regained his footing and tried to track the ball down, it was over right in front of the Oriole bench. Fremont basketball, 6:20 to go in the game. The Kuiper with it. He's guarded there by Joe Benz. Now they'll give it up to DeBlake. Here's a shot up, off the mark there by Snyder. Rebound to Richardson. He'll outlet it now to Killips. Robbie Killips brings the ball up, splits the double team, and Killips is going to be fouled. That'll be the 6th team foul on Fremont. One more, and the Orioles will be in the bonus. Getting set to check into the Oriole lineup, number 3, Ryan Kandelek, and he will replace Luke Hackert. .602 remaining in the third quarter. Killips will get the ball in to Benz. Benz back to Killips. Robbie Killips, top of the key now into the paint. He'll dish it to Ramirez. Ramirez in the paint loses the ball, and Fremont has it. Travis McDonald with it as Ramirez had that ball batted away. Shot up, no good. Rebound Fremont. The shot was put up there by Mellema. Return shot up and in. And getting the basket for the Packers, number 32, Travis McDonald. Heavy pressure there. Ramirez will get it to Benz. Benz pass picked off, however. Fremont leads 37-33, 5:21 to go in the game. The Kuiper with it. Into the far corner. Good ball movement here by the Packers. Shot up and in. Scoring the bucket, number 11, Owen Snyder. He's got 6 points in the game. Ludington trails 39-33. Richardson wide open, shot up and in. William Richardson, his first points of the night. Ludington trails 39-35. 4:56 to go in the game. Now we have a 10-second violation. The Orioles applying the defensive pressure right there. They force Fremont into a turnover on the 10-second violation. On the court for the Orioles, you have Kandelek, Killips, Ramirez, Richardson, and Trey Keeson. Orioles trail by 4, 39-35, 4:44 to go in the game. Killips. Nice pass inside right there. A little too hot to handle, though. William Richardson had his hands on it momentarily, but just couldn't secure the ball, and now Fremont has it. Packers in a hurry. DeBlake with it. DeBlake will take the baseline jumper, no good. Rebound to Kandelek. Candlek still with it, loses control. Now he'll dish it, and a foul will be called on the Packers. Number 3, William DeBlake. Michael Nichols checks back into the Oriole lineup. He wears number 40. Back into the Fremont lineup, number 23, Andrew Stager. Killips brings the ball up for the Orioles. He's in the paint. Now he'll dish it. Ramirez, he'll go baseline. Nice move. Shot up. Good! Oh, beautiful move right there by Daniel Ramirez. He gets the bucket, and he brings his team to within 2 points, 39-37. Give the assist there to Robbie Killips. Fremont, here's a shot up, and in and out, no good. That shot was taken by the Packers' Owen Snyder. Here come the Orioles. Killips with it. Killips now, and he's going to draw the foul, I believe. Much to the chagrin of Fremont coach Jason Snyder. Foul called on Kyler DeKuyper. Robbie Killips at the free throw line. 3:53 to go in the game. The Orioles lead by 2, 39-37. Killips shooting 1 and hopefully the bonus. Free throws up, in and out, no good. Rebound, however, to Daniel Ramirez. Ramirez will give it up now to Keeson on the near baseline. Keeson back to Ramirez. Over to Candlek. They'll wing the ball around to Robbie Killips. Killips now, Keeson with it. Trey Keeson. Keeson in the paint now, he'll dish it back. Ramirez fakes the 3, goes down in, shot up, no good. Overlaid it just a little bit, and Fremont with the basketball. The Kuiper has it ahead, shot up, no good, but a foul is called. That shot was put up by Owen Snyder. He is fouled, however, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. 3:19 left in the game. Fremont 39, Ludington 37. It's been a real good JV boys basketball game, folks. Ludington led at the end of 1, 12-10. They were up 25-19 at the half, and they were up by a point at the end of 3, 33-32. Owen Snyder's first free throw is good. Fremont with a 3-point lead, 40-37, 3:19 to go in the game. Second attempt, up, no good. Rebound, Fremont, up and in. Give the basket there to Andrew Stager. Biggest basket he's had in this ball game. He's got 5 points. He just muscled his way in there. There's a nice pass. Nichols shot up and good. Mike Nichols with the basket. He's got 8 for the game. And boy, that was a rocketed pass right there from Robbie Killips. That had some heat on it. Frozen rope. Ludington trails 42-39, 2:50 to go in the game. Fremont able to attack the Oriole defense right there. Now with the ball for the Packers, Owen Snyder. I'm sorry, that was actually Gabe Curtis. Now to Owen Snyder. Ramirez with the steal for the Orioles. 2:32 to go. Daniel Ramirez, he'll dish it, shot up, good! Robbie Killips with the basket. Orioles trail by a point, 42-41, 2:22 to go in this ball game. And I've said it a couple times, what would you expect, Ludington and Fremont, when they get together? Nothing but an exciting, close, highly competitive ball game. Foul called on Robbie Killips. Fremont 42, Ludington 41, 2:15 to go in the game. On the floor for the Orioles right now, Ryan Candlek, Trey Keeson, Robbie Killips, Daniel Ramirez, and Michael Nichols. Returning to the Oriole lineup, number 23, Joe Benz. At the free throw line for the Fremont Packers. First shot is up, and we got a line violation. Shooting the ball was Gabe Curtis, and he was apparently over the line right there when he shot. Line violation called, and now Ludington gets the ball back. They trail 42-41. Robbie Killips will trigger the ball in, and he'll get it in. Oh, it's tipped right there. Good job there. Benz, they got a 2-on-0. The shot is no good, but he's hammered. Joe Benz got hammered. He's a tough kid. He's a football player, folks. Now we got a technical. A technical foul called on the Fremont Packers. Boy, the heat of the moment, the heat of battle right here. There's no doubt that it was Joe Benz just got absolutely hammered right there. And apparently on the way back, something was said within earshot, picked up by one of the officials. And there is a technical now, and it's called on the Packers, number 33, Gabe Curtis. Fremont leads 42-41, 2:11 to go in the game. At the line for the Orioles right now is number 3, Ryan Kandelek. The officials having a confab right now. Actually, they're bringing Joe Benz to the free throw line, so he'll shoot the free throws, the foul shots first. Joe Benz at the free throw line. His first shot is up and good. That's Ben's second point of the ball game. Ludington has tied the ball game up with Fremont, 42 apiece, 2:11 left. Ben's second attempt up and also good. 2 clutch free throws there by Joe Benz. And now the technical shots will be shot by Ryan Kandelek. Plus the Orioles will get the ball. A huge turn of events right here. First free technical. Oh, got the hometown bounce right there. Ball laid up on the cylinder for a bit. Ryan Kandelek gets the first technical free throw to fall. The Orioles have a 2-point lead, 44-42. The second one also good. So 4 clutch free throws right there. 2 free throws, 2 technical free throws by the Orioles. 2 by Kandelek, 2 by Benz. And now the Orioles get the basketball. Huge turn of events right there. Ludington 45, Fremont 42. 2:11 to go. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned, O's fans.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch.
This is Kyle, Executive Vice President with Safe Harbor Credit Union. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value. Being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success, and we belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman, the Oriole Sports Network team. We'll have the WMOM radio station joining us. We'll be working in collaboration for the varsity game coming up. But right now we got a really, really good boys JV game ongoing. Ludington up 45-42. 2 minutes to go in the game. Ludington just hit 4 clutch free throws, 2 free throws, foul shots, and 2 technical foul shots. 2 there by Kandelek and 2 by Benz. Now Ludington with the basketball coming out of that technical right there and chewing up a little clock right here. Kandelek with it. Kandelek, now he has the ball stolen, and coming up with it for Fremont is Owen Snyder. And now Snyder's going to be fouled. And the foul is going to be called on Ryan Kandelek. Same here with the Orioles. I'm sure Kyle Grzinski, who's going to be doing color commentary with me during the varsity game, would agree with me. But 45-42, Ludington up. Yep, I'm sure Kyle would agree with me there. That's the last thing that, Orioles got a 3-point lead. You don't want to put Fremont at the free throw line. Clock stops, and now they're within 2 as the first free throw is up and in by Owen Snyder. I mean, you still want your players to be aggressive. You just got to watch that with the free throws. Both teams in the bonus right now. Snyder, second attempt up, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds by Ludington. It'll be Fremont basketball. 1:36 to go. The Orioles have a 2-point lead, 45-43. Snyder will trigger the ball in. He's on the near baseline here. He'll give it up now to Mellema. Mellema to DeKuyper. DeKuyper gets it. Now there's a steal. Ramirez with the steal. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, called on Fremont. Daniel Ramirez. He's got the grin of a Cheshire cat on his face right now after that beautiful steal. Ludington up 45-43, 1:21 to go in the game. And Ramirez will go down and he will shoot 2 because the Orioles are now in the double bonus. We have America Night here tonight with the student section. See a lot of red, white, and blue. A lot of Old Glory, the Stars and Stripes. Daniel Ramirez at the free throw line. First shot's up and good. Clutch. $12 points on the ball game for Daniel Ramirez. Second attempt up and no good. Rebound fought for, out of bounds, goes off of Joe Benz. So Ludington up by 3, 1:19 to go. The Orioles lead 46-43. DeKuyper with it. Now over to DeBlake. DeBlake will give it back to DeKuyper. DeKuyper now to DeBlake. Down the lane, he'll dish it now, back out, 3-point attempt up, and no good there. That was DeKuyper on the shot. Boy, that looked good, just off the mark. And now a foul is going to be called on DeKuyper. And it looked like he fouled Robbie Killips. Again, a big thank you to House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor here on the Orioles Sports Network. Robbie Killips at the free throw line. Also a thank you to PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Killips shooting 2. First shot, good. 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll stay right here. And we also want to thank our other sponsors, Crown and Cork, Indian Summer, Safe Harbor Credit Union, McGee Insurance Group, Lundquist Furniture, Smith & Eddy, and Urca's Auto Center. Thank you, sponsors, for all you do. And in case I didn't mention, of course, Benedict's Auto Center as well. Ludington up 47-43. Robbie Killips is at the free throw line, and Killips tonight has 12 points. So Killips and Ramirez have paced the Oriole attack, but Coach Sycon is going to be happy with the play from all of his players. We're looking forward to talking to him after the ball game. Freshman basketball action tonight here at Hawley. Congratulations to Coach Dante, the Microwave Vela, and his Ludington Oriole freshman team, defeating Fremont by the score of 43-32. Robbie Killips' second attempt. No good. Rebound by Ramirez, however. Huge rebound by Daniel Ramirez to Kandelek. Now back to Killips. 50 seconds to go. Robbie Killips with the ball. The Orioles a 4-point lead, 47-43. Now Killips will be fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line and shoot 2. And the foul is going to be called, I believe, on the Packers' number 11, Owen Snyder. Killips back at the charity stripe. First attempt, good. $13 points for Robbie Killips. His second attempt, also good. Give him 14 for the night. Ludington up 49-43, 42 seconds to go in the game. Here's where the Orioles do not want to foul. Oh, don't want to foul right here. And you can hear Coach Jamie Sycon saying, no, we want that clock running right now. They got a 6-point lead. At the free throw line for Fremont, shooting 1 in the bonus. Shot is up and no good. Rebound fought for. Killips has it for the Orioles, loses it, but it ends up in the hands of Joe Benz. That was Gabe Curtis shooting that free throw for Fremont. Now a foul called on the Packers. 32.7 seconds remain. The Ludington Orioles 49, the Fremont Packers 43. Joe Benz at the free throw line for the Orioles. He wears jersey number 23. Ludington girls have the night off tonight. They'll be back in action on Friday, right back here at Hawley Gym against the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. We hope to be getting reports on the boys' game that night from Michael Lacombe, Peyton Lacombe's mom. First free throw was no good by Benz. Second attempt up and short. He was short on both of those. The second one he was particularly short. And that's very, you wouldn't think he would do that after those big ones he hit on that foul earlier to give the Orioles the lead. 25 seconds to go. Ludington up by 6, 49-43. There's a backdoor pass right here, and now a foul will be called on the Orioles. I think it's going to be called on Joe Benz. Orioles 49, the Packers 43, 19 seconds remaining in the game. Kyler DeKuyper at the free throw line for Fremont. First shot is up and good. Both teams now in the double bonus. We hope to have an abbreviated post-game show interview with Coach Jamie Sykon. DeKuyper, second attempt, also good. He gets both free throws. Ludington 49, Fremont 45. Oh boy, Ludington just got the ball in there. Benz with it. Now Benz is going to be fouled, and the foul will be called on the Packers, number 33, Gabe Curtis. 14 seconds to go. Orioles with a 4-point lead. Gabe Curtis is just fouled out of the game with 5 points. He 5 fouls and 5 points, yep. And checking in for Curtis will be number 32, Travis McDonald. Also getting set to check in for the Orioles, number 55, William Richardson. At the line for the Orioles, number 23, Joe Benz. I'm sure he's going to have a lot more on these shots than he did his last couple. Sure enough, he buries that first free throw. 4 points for Joe Benz. Ludington up by 5, 50-45. Ben's second attempt with 14 seconds to go. No good. William Richardson, however, with the rebound in a jump ball, possession arrow, points to the Fremont Packers. Got a timeout on the floor, 13 seconds to go. It's a 30-second timeout. Ludington, full timeout. Ludington up 50-45. We're going to step aside, back in 60 seconds, Oriole fans. Stay tuned.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, joined by Braden Kronline, the OSN WMOM technical engineer, and our OSN camera woman, Julia Havman. We'll be joined in just a bit by Kyle Grzinski. We'll be doing some color commentary for the varsity game. Also, we will be in collaboration with WMOM for that game. Ludington hosting the Fremont Packers. It's the Orioles' 5th home game of the year. They've only had the 2 road games, and that was during the Motor City Roundball Classic at Ferndale High School. There's a pass out of bounds, and the ball will be turned over to the Orioles with 8.2 seconds remaining. The Orioles have a 5-point lead, 50-45. Robbie Killips will trigger the ball in. Been a highly competitive game between these two schools. Killips will get the ball in there to actually, he got the ball into Joe Benz there. And then Benz gave the ball up there to Trey Keeson, and then Keeson is fouled. 2.6 seconds to go in the game. Orioles up 50-45. Checking into the Fremont lineup, number 22, Ethan Flynn. He replaces Kyler DeKuyper, who's just fouled out of the ball game. Trey Keeson's free throw is no good. First attempt. We have a lane violation called on the Orioles, so no second attempt right there. 2 seconds to go. Fremont, there's a desperation shot launched. No good. There's the buzzer. And your final in a very well-played, very competitive boys JV game, the Ludington Orioles defeat the Fremont Packers by the score of 50-45. We're going to step aside right now, folks, and we're going to return in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network, where we will be joined by the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Hey, Oriole Nation. This is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville, just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians, so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch.
This is Kyle, Executive Vice President with Safe Harbor Credit Union. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value. Being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success, and we belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium, where the Ludington Orioles have just defeated the Fremont Packers in boys JV basketball action by the score of 50-45. The Orioles outscored Fremont 12-10 in the first quarter, 13-9 in the second quarter. They led 25-19 at the half. They were outscored 14-8 in the third quarter and 18-17 in the fourth quarter. Ludington had a 1-point lead, 33-32 at the end of three, and they end up winning by the score of 50-45. Scoring for the Orioles tonight: 2 points for Ryan Kandelek, 2 for Trey Keeson, 2 for Derek Dunsel, 12 for Daniel Ramirez, 3 for Jack Stidham, 4 for Joe Benz, 14 for Robbie Killips, 8 points for Michael Nichols, and 2 for William Richardson. For the Fremont Packers, 4 points for William DeBlake, 11 for Kyler DeKuyper, 8 for Owen Snyder, 6 for Ben Mellema, 7 points for Travis McDonald, and 5 points for Gabe Curtis. Congratulations to Coach Dante the Microwave Vela. His freshman team win tonight by the score of 43-32 over Fremont. We're getting set now for boys action here, boys varsity action, I should say. And joining me, the one and only Kyle Gerzinski. Happy New Year, Gertz. Hopefully you and your family had a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and here we are. We're in 2022, and
Definitely.
the Ludington Orioles looking to start things anew. They're 2-4, but that was back in 2021. And they gained valuable experience in the 26th annual Motor City Roundball Classic.
Yeah, I watched some of those games with you, and I believe it was Warren that was on the call with you.
Yes.
Those are good learning experiences. I mean, those are good athletes down there. They play a lot of basketball, but those aren't teams that Ludington could beat those teams. It's just they weren't playing on their game when they went down there, and Dad always has these teams ready to go during the tournament time. So 2021's over, 2022 starting, and let's start the year off with a bang, Scoop.
Yeah, they played against the Ann Arbor Skyline Eagles on their opening game. They fell 58-42. Then they lost to just one heck of a ball team, the Detroit Cass Tech Technicians. Both Division I teams, both Ann Arbor Skyline and Detroit Cass Tech. They fell to Cass Tech by the score of 74-29.
But those are good experiences. Like, those guys played like hardcore man-to-man pressure, and you need to have games like that. So your point guard, your shooting guard, all your guards in general, they learn to be boss with the ball and quit turning the ball over so much. But good learning experiences. Now let's go beat the Packers.
I'll tell you, Gertzie, the Oriole boys and girls teams will not see anywhere near the pressure over the remainder of their regular season. They won't see that type of pressure until they're deep, if both teams can make a deep run into the tournament.
Yeah, those are experiences, and we just talk about that. And it's a good thing that Dad schedules a hard non-conference schedule. He does that on purpose every year. You don't need to go undefeated.
Exactly. Well, we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Also, a big shout out to Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. We're going to cut our post-game show a little bit short. We're hoping that Coach Sycon does come up. If he does, we'll just put him on the air and talk to him briefly. But right now, we are going to go right into our House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview and pregame show right here on the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM.
Your own Ludington Orioles are back in action tonight. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Safe Harbor Credit Union, Smith & Eddy Insurance, PM Builders, House of Flavors Manufacturing, Benedict's Auto Center, Indian Summer Co-op, as well as Ludington Furniture, Ludington Paint and Glass, McGee Insurance, Urca Auto Sales, and Crown and Cork. Oriole Sports Network and WMOM are teaming up to bring you exclusive coverage of tonight's game and all games this season. Without delay, let's head courtside with Todd Scoop Hansen on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome, Oriole fans. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, joined by Kyle Gerzinski, Braden Kronline, our OSN WMOM technical engineer. Gertzie will be doing some color commentary. And we also have Julia Habman, our OSN camera woman, with us. JV action tonight. The boys win. Very thrilling game. Ludington pulls that game out 50-45. Our freshmen win 43-32. And now it's time for the Ludington varsity, hopefully, to complete the trifecta as they battle Fremont. You know, Gertzie, you were part of some of those classic battles, Ludington and Fremont. And I said it during the JV game. It's something I always circle when the Oriole basketball schedule came out. I would always circle Ludington versus Spring Lake and Ludington against Fremont, because you always knew those were going to be classic matchups. They were going to be exciting. They were going to be thrilling. They were going to be competitive.
Absolutely. These are the type of games that, I mean, there's always tussles on the court, too. I mean, these two schools hate each other, just like Spring Lake. And you always talk about, like, Scottville's a good rivalry, or MCC, I should say. Fremont, Spring Lake are great rivalries. These great athletes, similar schools, similar talent pools, and man, this is going to be a good game. I'm excited to watch.
A lot of familiarity, Gertzie, but the one thing that looks weird and is going to throw us a little bit is not seeing Coach Pete Zerfitz down there in that famous red blazer that he was noted for.
I remember that. He had a great career at Fremont. He was a hell of a coach, and he did a good job getting his team organized, just like Thad does.
Yeah, and I talked with him earlier today. I'm connected with Coach Surface on Facebook. I chatted with him. He said he was going to be sure to be tuned in tonight, watching the OSN and listening to the broadcast. And he said, hey, Scoop, send me your address. He goes, I've got a couple extra red blazers. I'd like to send you one for your sports basement. I was honored. I wrote
that's
it
pretty
back.
cool.
I said, wow, Coach, I'm honored. I said, one thing you got to do me a favor, though. You got to autograph it for me. Autograph it to Scoop Hansen. And I definitely want your autograph on it, and I will definitely display it in my sports basement.
That's pretty cool, Scoop.
So very, very cool. No doubt about that.
pretty neat.
You know, and I got a shirt from Billy Core, one of those Core's Crazy
Spring
shirts.
Lake? Yeah.
So I'm feeling pretty pumped about that.
You're a legend around these parts, man.
I don't know about that. Hey, House of Flavors Manufacturing is our exclusive pregame sponsor. We want to thank them. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Earlier, I talked to Oriole head coach Thad Shank, and here's what he had to say in regards to tonight's ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Thad Shank, your boys back in action after playing a couple of games last week down at the 26th Annual Motor City Roundball Classic against both Ann Arbor Skyline and Detroit Cass Tech. And tonight, the boys get Fremont, and they should see quite a difference. Fremont plays good basketball, but the basketball your boys saw last week, I think they might be thinking they're watching slow motion tonight. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Fremont's always had good athletes. Obviously, they're not the level of a Detroit Cass Tech or an Ann Arbor Skyline, but at the same time, we haven't shown to this point this year that we can just step on the court and because we're wearing the Ludington jerseys win basketball games. So, it should be a good matchup. Very athletic as usual, Fremont. The McDonald kid, Jordan McDonald's really having a big year. I mean, he's a long, athletic kid who puts some pressure on people up at the top of their press and creates some havoc a little bit, and he can drive it and shoot it as well. And, a bunch of good athletes around him. So it should be an interesting matchup.
Ludington and Fremont have had some classic battles over the years. A little bit different this year. They're without longtime coach Pete Zerfus.
Yeah, I was interested. I was watching film the other day, and it was like, Pete's been around so long, I knew the scouting report. All I needed to figure out was who the personnel he had during the year. I mean, he hadn't changed much over the years. If he has a big kid, they're playing in that extended 2-3 matchup zone and mixing in a little 1-2-2 and running and firing and playing 5 out. And what I saw on film was a lot different than what Pete had been doing. So it was kind of a new Fremont basketball team. But the young guy, I think, has got them playing the right way, it looks like, and we'll see what happens.
Going to miss Coach seeing that red blazer down on that Fremont bench, which became a hallmark for Coach Zerfus over the years. Now, obviously, inside you beats the heart of a competitor, as well as your players as well. Now, nobody likes to lose, but what were the things that you took out of that tournament that you think your team took out of that tournament that is going to help them as the season progresses?
Well, I think one thing we better take out of that tournament is we got to be focused and tuned in to play against the best teams in the state of Michigan. I mean, that we're not going to step out on the floor and get away with not executing and not rebounding, like our life depends on it every possession, and, not taking care of the ball and things of that nature. I think, the good thing about playing teams like that is it's not adversity that people have in their lives, but it's facing adversity on the basketball floor. And if you can face adversity and find solutions, then you're moving ahead and you're getting better. So there's so much we can take from that. I mean, we could watch film for a month on that, and we probably will watch film for the next month on the stuff that happened last week.
Mm-hmm. And Coach, quickly before we get to the last, before I get to your starting lineup, understand your first practice in your new digs, the new elementary school gym, and your thoughts on that.
Well, it's a nice facility. I mean, it's by far the best basketball facility we have in the Ludington area school district. So, it's bright, clean, nice. It's got a beautiful floor. it was nice to practice in a facility that was that nice tonight or last night.
And your starting lineup tonight.
Tonight we're going to start Dave, Dylan, Levi, Peyton, and Cole.
Cole. Okay, well, thank you, Coach, and all the best to you and the O's as this 2022 year is now here with us, and we look forward to talking to you after the game. Go O's.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Scoop.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. That was Coach Thad Shanks and his sentiment in regards to tonight's ball game on the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. We want to thank PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. PM Builders located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. They construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Before we get to those starting lineups, Gertzie, last night I had the chance to go over to the new elementary school gym and watched a little bit of the Oriole boys practice over there. The first practice ever in that new gym. Guess who got the first dunk there?
I can only imagine.
Yeah, of course.
Peyton Lacombe.
Peyton Lacombe got the first dunk over there. And really nice new digs. I'll tell you what, it has that, when you buy a new car and it has that fresh new car smell.
Sure.
Going over there last night, the smell, you walk into that gym, it's like, woo.
That's cool. That's something that's like reinvigorating for the whole community, to be honest. I mean, K through 5th grade over there. I mean, it's pretty cool. And I saw a picture of the gym. It looks beautiful.
It is.
I love the color of that floor.
It's beautiful, and the smell of that new gym, intoxicating.
I bet.
Yeah, and it's just really, really eventful, a good time right now for Ludington area schools. So today was the opening of that school. They had their first day over there today.
Yeah,
so,
they were closed on Monday. That's right.
Yep, yeah, definitely. So your starting lineups for the for the Fremont Packers, coached by Adam Bowen, starting at the guards. Number 1, Joey DeLong, a 5'9" senior. Number 2, Logan Nelson, a 5'9" senior. And the center tonight for the Packers, number 21, Gavin Richards, a 6'4" sophomore. Forwards are number 3, Elijah Shears, a 6' senior, and number 24, Jordan McDonald, a 6'3" junior. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Thad Shank, assisted by John Stowe and Noah Lehman, managed by Chris Speedy Lopez. Starting at the guards, number 2, Cole Anthus, a 5'7" junior. Number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger, a 5'8" sophomore. Number 23, Dylan Eaton, a 6'1" senior. Forwards, number 11, Levi Lehman, a 6'1" junior. And number 42, Peyton Lacombe, a 6'8" senior. At this time, we're going to step aside for our national anthem. When we return, we'll have the opening tip here from Hawley Gym on the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. The national anthem just played here tonight, and it's great to see the patriotism on display there, Gertzie, over in the student section.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We got the red, white, and blue.
America Night tonight. In fact, if you look right to your right, you'll see that Braden is sporting his patriotic colors as well, our technical engineer.
My man.
Yep, seeing a lot of the Old Glory over there, the Stars and Stripes. And good to see that over there in our student section. Right now, the starting lineup is being introduced by Ludington Oriole Public Address announcer Chris Nicholas. You know, I was looking back. I went back through my records, Gertzie, and I was doing I was actually doing play-by-play for the Ludington Orioles in 2015-16, and I don't remember. I tell you, when you get to be, my age, you got to watch it. Your memory starts going a bit on you. 2015-16 season, Ludington girls played in the Motor City Roundball Classic. They were coached by Thad Shank, the girls team. They played the Midland Chemics on December 29th, and they lost 53-41. And on the 30th of December, they played the Hawks of Farmington Hills Harrison and lost 53-31. And that's what springboarded the Oriole boys and girls playing in this tournament here just last week.
That's pretty cool.
But we didn't go to that. I was working at WMOM at the time. We did not cover that year. That was a good Ludington girls basketball team as well.
Absolutely. They had a lot of talented athletes. I believe that was a team we'd mentioned. It was Meeker, Barenhorst, and I believe Maddie Shank was on that team, and Claire Forwelling too.
And I was talking to Coach Shank about that last night. I brought that up with him, and it just put a smile on his face. And then we got talking about the year they lost to Shelby, their first game of the year. Thad was coaching the girls, and they that was your Thad coached both the girls and the boys. So that would have been.
It was a 1 year.
Yeah, that would have been 15-16. Yeah, that would have been 15-16. And he coached both boys and girls varsity that year.
Double duty. You never hear that.
He had double duty. And they lost to Shelby their first game. Then they ran off like 19 wins in a row before getting knocked out in the regional opener by Midland Bowlock Creek. And how often does Ludington play in a regional with Midland Bowlock Creek? Usually we go up north. Okay, we're ready to go here. The Ludington Orioles in their white jerseys, orange lettering, orange numerals trimmed in black. Fremont in their red jerseys, white letters, white numerals trimmed in black. And here we go, the tip controlled by the Ludington Orioles. Cole Anthus with it. Cole wears number 2. He'll give it up now to Dylan Eaton. Eaton now to Sunshine Schillinger. Schillinger to Peyton Lacombe. Lacombe, nice move. The shot is up and no good. Rebound, Levi Lehman. Strong rebound there by Lehman. He'll give it up now to Schillinger on the far baseline. Now to Anthus. Anthus ruled the ball around to Lacombe. Now to Dylan Eaton. Eaton in the paint. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Lehman. Lacombe three-pointer. God, no. A little got in front of myself there a little bit. No good. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Fremont basketball, but the Orioles really looked good in their first possession there, Gertzie.
Yeah, that's good possession. Levi Lehman got 2 offensive rebounds there, kept the play alive. So now Ludington gets in there full court press, and Fremont was playing that hardcore man-to-man.
I was kidding around a little bit. Well, actually not kidding around. I said, with Coach Shank in the pregame, I said, after playing Detroit Cass Tech and Ann Arbor Skyline, things are going to look like they're in slow motion for your boys.
Yeah, I can understand where you come from on that, but, they still play hard one way or another.
Well, Fremont does. Fremont always gives you a heck of a game.
Hard
Very
man-to-man.
competitive. All right, the Packers with the ball now. In the corner, three-pointer up and off the mark there by Joey DeLong. Rebound to Levi Lehman. Lehman will bring the ball up now. He'll give it to Dylan Eaton. Eaton over to Anthus. To Lacombe, three-pointer from the far baseline, way off the mark. Long rebound, however, to Sunshine Schillinger. 7 minutes to go in the opening quarter, and we're going to have a foul called on the Packers, Elijah Shears.
Yeah, I don't think that's the shot you want from Peyton. I know he's one of your better players, but get into your offense, and he wasn't wide open for a set shot there. It was a little forced, but I'm sure Peyton's got the green light.
One thing, Gertzie, Peyton kept his dunk streak going in the tournament. He had a dunk against Ann Arbor Skyline, and he had one against Cass Tech.
Okay. Keeping that dunkometer going.
Here's a little 14-footer off the mark there by Schillinger, saved by Lehman. However, coming up with the ball for the Packers is Jordan McDonald. McDonald now, he will dish and going down the lane, shot up, blocked there by Lacombe. Lacombe blocks it and gets the rebound, and he outlets it to Schillinger, and Schillinger loses the ball. Actually, the ball
was a block. It was a good block.
Yeah, it was a good block, blocked out of bounds. I'll tell you what, Gertzie, the officiating, and it went both ways down in the Detroit area, but it is totally different, the officiating.
Oh, I believe it. You let them play.
There were some muggings going on that were not called.
I kind of like basketball like that. That's how basketball's supposed to be played. I don't like those ticky-tack.
Three-pointer, Eaton, good! And the Orioles on the board first. A three-pointer for Dylan Eaton. And Ludington takes a 3-0 lead at the 6:24 mark of the opening quarter.
Yeah, that was a great baseline out-of-bounds play with Sunshine kicking it out to Eaton.
Three-pointer by Fremont. Up, no good. Rebound, Fremont, up and in, and give the bucket there to Jordan McDonald, and he's the Packers' leading scorer.
Yeah, Thad talked about him in the pregame, and he's one to watch while we're watching this game.
Lacombe, baseline dunk! Boy, he's going to activate it quick tonight, Gertzie. A baseline slam for Peyton Lacombe, and the Peyton Lacombe dunk-o-meter already activated. Ludington up 5-2. That's Lacombe's 9th dunk of the season, his 30th career dunk. Now here's a steal. Lacombe ahead, and a put in there. Lacombe was going to go in for another dunk, and he lays it in. He made sure he was going to get the bucket there.
That first one driving baseline was pretty darn pretty. He came in hot and just went up and elevated over the defense. And there was good turnover here.
Another turnover. You're right, Gertzie. Ludington up 7-2. Lacombe fighting for it, and now we're going to have a jump ball possession arrow to the Packers.
Looked like Peyton tried to get a timeout call, but I don't think he had possession yet.
5:28 to go. A lot has happened here in the first couple of minutes.
Hard basketball.
Yes. Fremont and Ludington, we've said it a couple times. Gertzie, you know, too, you were part of this rivalry with Fremont, and you know they were always going to be hard fought, very competitive.
Absolutely.
Highly spirited, and you always knew that if you were able to beat Fremont, you beat a quality team.
Absolutely. Very well coached team. They have good athletes. They play very similar to Ludington.
Yep. Now Orioles with the ball are getting it on a turnover. Schillinger, good, and he's fouled. Sunshine Schillinger, nice move right there. Gets the basket, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line and try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. The Orioles up by 7, 9-2 with 5:07 to go in the opening quarter. And Fremont coach Adam Bowen wants and gets a timeout. We're going to see here it is a full timeout, so we'll step aside. Stay tuned, O's fans. You're listening and watching the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Gerzinski, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman. Ludington leads 9-2, 5:07 to go. Schillinger's free throw is good. He completes the three-point play. The Orioles have an 8-point lead, 10-2. With the ball for Fremont, number 2, Logan Nelson. And we have substitutions on the court for the Orioles. Both Aiden Gilchrist, our Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, is checked in. You'll hear his interview. And there's a steal right on cue. A steal for Gilchrist. His shot good. Aiden Gilchrist, the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. You'll hear his interview at the intermission. Gets the steal and the bucket. Ludington up 12-2. Also on the court for the Orioles, number 52, big Matthew Westhouse, and number 54, Gage Jones. And now a foul will be called, I believe, on Peyton Lacombe. Ludington up by 10, 12-2.
Yeah, we're in that matchup zone right now, and you got Aiden at the top. Well, Peyton was just at the top there, but it's kind of interchangeable between Aiden, Peyton, and Gage Jones in that zone defense. And Fremont's got to figure it out if they want to stay in this game.
Gertzie, that had a nice ring to it. Aiden, Peyton, and...
Aiden, Peyton, and Gage.
First free throw, no good by Jordan McDonald. Orioles up by 10, 12-2, 4:33 to go in the opening quarter. Second attempt up and good. 3 points now for Jordan McDonald, 3 points for the Fremont Packers, and Sunshine Schillinger has it on the far baseline. Schillinger, double team. Now he'll get the ball to Lacombe. They'll get it around to Gilchrist. Gage Jones, three-pointer, up, off the mark, rebound to Fremont's Logan Nelson. Nelson there, his pass too much there. He tried to get the ball over to Jordan McDonald. Ball goes out of bounds. And I guess, would you technically say, Gertzie, that Logan Nelson has a man bun?
Yeah, that would be a man bun. Anything he's got tied up there is not a very big one.
Not quite like Jaden Hathaway's.
He had a big man bun.
Yeah, his was awesome. 4:04 to go in this opening quarter. Ludington up 12-2. Gage Jones with the ball. He wears number 54. Now over to Sunshine Schillinger. Sunshine in the lane, whirling around. Shot good. David Sunshine Schillinger whirling in the lane right there. And he seems like when he jumps, he can really just, like he levitates.
His body control is so impressive. The and one there for that Jordan McDonald.
Jordan McDonald with the bucket. He's got all 5 of Fremont's points. He'll go to the free throw line now to try to complete the 3-point play. But yeah, talking about Sunshine, he can get up there. And then not only can he just hang in the air, it just seems like he's just up there, just on the precipice.
It's just the body control that he has. It reminds me of, and they're different players, but when Calvin Hacker played for Ludington, he had such great body control. He wasn't going to blow you off with his speed, but Sunshine can beat you with his speed.
Schillinger's 3-point attempt is blocked right there out of bounds. You know, I know that's a big thing with the crowd, you know, but I've always thought over the years, yeah, it's great. It's great. A deflection, you know, it does a lot to the opponent's psyche and so forth.
Delays
but you know
the
what?
Score.
The team, the ball's batted. You bat it out of bounds, and the team gets it back and just had the ball.
Yeah, and Thad always said the same thing. It's like a block delays a score.
Yeah.
If you block them on the post, and then somebody else gets it, and they lay it in.
I like that thought of that way of thinking right there. Here's a steal by Fremont, shot no good there by Joey DeLong. Fremont still with it, though. Turnaround in the lane, up and in by Jordan McDonald. And McDonald, folks, he's brought his team now to within 6. He's got all of the Fremont points. Ludington up 14-8. Jones with it now. Inside, and boy, I like the aggressiveness of Peyton Lacombe.
Yeah, he's driving baseline hard.
Drives the baseline, fouled. He'll go to line and shoot, too. Ludington up 14-8. All 8 of Fremont's points scored by their big playmaker, their big scorer, Jordan McDonald.
Yeah, and I believe he's a junior by looking at this here. Yeah, and it says that he's 6'3". He looks a little taller than 6'3" to me.
Lacombe's first free throw is good. He's got 5 points in this first quarter, including his 9th dunk of the season. A nice baseline jam.
It was nice.
And he gets the second free throw as well.
Some more man buns coming in for you, Scoop.
I thought Peyton had a nice game, a couple of nice games there. You know, Ludington they were defeated soundly in both games. He had 15 against Skyline, as did Sunshine Schillinger, and then he had 12 against Detroit Cass Tech. I wouldn't be surprised to see specifically Detroit Cass Tech make a long run in Division I in the state tournament. There's a shot no good by McDonald. Ball batted away there. Schillinger has it ahead to Gilchrist. Gilchrist now there. Oh! Boy, went in there, and boy, a lot of contact there. Lacombe, no good on the dunk attempt.
I like letting them play there. I mean, they both went up hard.
Yep,
there wasn't much body.
Now Fremont with a missed attempt. Schillinger with it. Look at Schillinger. Look at the body control. Shot no good. Gets the rebound. Shot no good. A lot of contact there, and he will get hammered.
Yeah. Good call there.
Yeah, as you were saying, Gertzie, that was, as you said, that was okay with a non-call there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Both went up hard, didn't get hammered with the body. But that second one here on Schillinger definitely was a good call.
You know, the game against Cass Tech, you could add, Warren Stowe and myself talked about it a lot. You could see just the, I guess, the first free throw is good there by Schillinger. He's got 6 points in his first quarter. And you could see the aggressiveness and how frustrated that Peyton was and how the game was going. Mm-hmm. And it just seemed to take him to a more aggressive level in that game, which isn't a bad thing.
No, that's a good thing, as long as you can harness that aggression.
Exactly. Schillinger's second attempt, also good. 7 points for Sunshine Schillinger in this first quarter. Ludington leads by 10, 18-8. On the court for Ludington right now, you have Dylan Eaton, Gage Jones, Caleb Smith checked into the game. Caleb is a 6'2" senior. Gage Jones, and we actually don't have him in the lineup right here. He is a sophomore. There's a shot up and in, and scoring that bucket for Fremont, I believe, was number 44, who's checked into the game, Chase Rasmussen. First Fremont point scored by anyone other than Jordan McDonald. Now there's a turnover, and Fremont has it.
Gage just needs to get himself collected a little bit. Probably some more nerves, though. I know he's already got some games under his belt, but
McDonald shot no good, but he kept it alive. He got the ball back to his teammate, Blake Hanshew. Hanshew will take the jumper from the corner, now no good. Rebound to Fremont, and with it is Joey DeLong. Now inside, there's a shot up and in. Give the bucket there to Chase Rasmussen. Ludington 18, Fremont 12, 1:41 to go in the opening quarter. Lacombe now to Caleb Smith. Gage Jones, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, and now traveling violation on Fremont. 1:34 to go. Ludington leads 18-12. Fremont's been paced by Jordan McDonald with 8 points. For Ludington, Gilchrist has 2, 3 for Eaton, 7 for Schillinger, and Peyton Lacombe has 6 points. Lehman now to Lacombe. Over to Gage Jones. Dylan Eaton, who wears 23. Eaton will take the shot, blocked. Gage Jones gets the rebound, however. Jones to Smith. His shot blocked. Boy, this Jordan McDonald is all over the court. McDonald in for the 2. No good, but he is fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, got to reward the big man. He got 2 big blocks down here on the defensive end and ran the floor. He's a pretty good athlete. Well, we definitely went into the lane a little soft on those last 2 drives. They were easy runners. Nobody took the jump stop and take it right through his nose holes.
Free throw is up and in by McDonald. Chaz Miller checks into the Fremont lineup. He wears number 10. Second free throw. Oh, good. We're going to have a lane violation, though, on the Orioles there, so he's going to get another attempt. You know, looking at this, Gertzie, this must be the in style down in Fremont right now. I'm seeing a lot of man buns out here.
Yeah.
So he's at least 4. At least
be a COVID cut, or non-cut. Just let your hair grow and pop it into a bun. Here's another one coming in for you.
There's at least 4.
There's 4 on the court.
4. There might be more on the Fremont team, and I saw, I believe, 1 on the JV team. So 2 free throws there for Jordan McDonald. And now ball is saved by Caleb Smith to Lacombe. Now to Dylan Eaton. Ludington up 18-14. Gage Jones, his shot way off. Rebound, Eaton. His shot no good, but he's going to draw the foul, I believe.
Yeah, I think they called that one on the floor.
So you've got on the court for Ludington right now, you got Gage Jones, Peyton Lacombe, Caleb Smith, Dylan Eaton, and Levi Lehman. On the court for the Packers, you have Chaz Miller, Blake Hanshew, Logan Nelson, Chase Rasmussen, and also number 22, Tegan Reichert Slater. Now the Orioles turn the ball over. Orioles just had a 10-point lead, but the Packers have whittled it down now to 4 with a chance to cut even farther into that lead.
Yeah, a couple turnovers and their defense turning it into offense, and that'll happen to you.
Now there's a turnover there. The ball was not touched by the Orioles. It'll be Ludington basketball with 42 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Ludington up 18-14.
I'm curious to see how Gage Jones finishes this quarter. He had a turnover there. You can tell his body language is a little down. See how he finishes this quarter out.
There's a foul right there. Dylan Eaton was getting rode right there.
Yeah.
Thought we were out in the wild, wild west for a bit. Now that's the type of foul there, Gertzie, wouldn't have been called in the Motor City
Detroit,
Roundball Classic.
Let's let him play ball.
Gage Jones with it now. Caleb Smith. Smith now, Levi Lehman. Back to Gage Jones. 24 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Jones fakes the shot. Caleb Smith now to Lacombe. Back to Caleb Smith. 18 seconds to go. Smith, ball deflected. He does get it back, though. Caleb Smith. And
that's a bad
boy,
foul.
yeah, that's Caleb. If do that over again, I think he would have second thoughts. That was basically trying to force in a bounce pass there amongst 4 Fremont Packers.
Yeah, that was tough. And the hard part is when you make a turnover like that, your brain automatically registers like, oh, I got to get the ball back, and then you foul him.
Frustration foul.
Absolutely.
Frustration foul. Ludington up 18-14. 12 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Fremont with the basketball. Nelson and Chaz Miller playing a little pitch and catch. 6 seconds to go. Miller, 3 seconds. Shot on the way. Blocked right there. Blocked by Gage Jones. And there's the buzzer. And your score at the end of the first quarter of play here at Hawley Gym from Ludington, 18, Fremont 14. Back in 60 seconds. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned, those fans.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Holly Gym. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Gerzinski, Braden Kronline, Julie Havman, the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM. Ludington on top of Fremont 18-14 at the end of one. Ludington had a 10-point lead there, Gertzie 18-8, but the Packers on a 6-0 run right now.
Yeah, it's a game of runs, and that's how the first quarter is going to go, and hopefully we get our run here starting up in the second quarter.
On the court for the Orioles, Cole Anthus, David Sunshine Schillinger, Aiden Gilchrist, Matt Westhouse, and Levi Lehman. The Orioles playing tonight without both Spencer Holmes and Nathan Gilchrist. They were not at the practice last night, and neither of them are in dressed for tonight's game.
Good opportunity for somebody to step up.
Exactly. Aiden Gilchrist with it now. Schillinger now, and he is going to draw the foul. Boy, David is really good at that. This is his aggressiveness, the way he drives to the hoop.
It's hard to guard him.
Yep.
Should be 1-1. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the 7th team foul on Fremont, so the Orioles in the bonus.
Yeah, between both of these games, the JV and the varsity, there's been a lot of foul calls. I mean, getting into the bonus with 7.5 minutes left here in the second quarter is pretty early.
Schillinger shot good. We'd like to send a shout out to all the Fremont and all the Ludington Oriole fans who are tuned in to the OSN and WMOM watching or listening to tonight's ball game. Schillinger's second attempt also good. That's David Sunshine Schillinger, the Orioles sensational sophomore. And he has given his team a 20. There's a steal. Anthus ahead there to Gilchrist, up and good! Aiden Gilchrist with the bucket, give the assist to Cole Anthus.
Yeah, Aiden's got some active hands and he's getting a lot of deflections. He's had 2 quick turnovers that turned right into points for him.
Now, good defense here by the Orioles. They're really harassing the Packers, but nonetheless, the Packers still get the bucket, and that is scored by number 44, Chase Rasmussen. He's got 6 points in this first half. Ludington with the ball. The Orioles up 22-16. Anthus now to Gilchrist. Gilchrist, nice move. He goes to the hoop. Westhouse with it. Westy up and in, but Westy just powering it to the basket.
He had some nice English on that one, too, when he let it in. I thought it was going to fall off the top of the rim.
Well, he got moved. I could not believe it, Gertzie, in that tournament against Cass Tech. First time I've ever seen Westy moved like that, 2 or 3 times during the game against Cass Tech. And he just moved. Fremont was like, okay, I'm getting in there and I'm getting position to score this basket.
He's strong. He's a strong kid.
He looked like Wes Unseld there. Hall of Fame, 6'6" burly center from the Washington Bullets.
Hey, if he can turn into that, I'd be happy, man.
All right, Ludington up 24-16 in the lane. Shot up, no good there by Logan Nelson. Rebound to the Orioles. Westhouse will give it up now to Schillinger. Schillinger to the hoop, shot up, no good. Offensive foul called on Sunshine Schillinger. And looking at Gertzie nodded. He said, yeah.
Yeah, he was going hard. He was a little bit out of control, but I think he got away with a carry before that charge call. But, yeah, it's part of Schillinger's game. Now he gets a foul on him and slow it down a little bit.
Ludington up 24-16, 6:26 to go in the opening half. 5 team fouls on the order. 3-pointer by Fremont. That's no good. That was launched there by Blake Hanshew. Rebound up, no good. Boy, Fremont's all over the back there, Westy.
Yeah, I thought that definitely should have been over the back call there. Westy's also got to jump. I know he's tall and he's long, but he's got to jump up there and get some aggressive rebounds.
Peyton Lacombe getting some rest time right now for the Orioles.
It's good. Keep him out of foul trouble. Get him some rest. Coming back in. About 4 minutes left in this quarter.
Ludington girls off tonight. They will play Friday and Saturday. Both games here at Hawley Gym, and the WMOM and OSN will be there covering both those varsity games. OSN will also cover the JV games of both matches. On Friday, Muskegon Orchard View comes to town. We'll be getting reports from Michael Lacombe, Peyton's mom, on how the boys are doing at Orchard View, last year's Lakes 8 Conference champions. And we'll also be covering the game here on Saturday as Ludington girls take on the Whitehall Vikings. Back to action here, though. We got boys varsity action. Ludington up 24-16. 6 minutes to go here in the opening half. There's a block by Matt Westhouse. Rebound, however, up and in to the Packers, number 24, Jordan McDonald.
There's your block delaying a score, Scoop.
Yep.
You got a block?
Yep.
And his guy scores.
All right. Gilchrist with it now. Schillinger, Ludington up 24-18, 5:40 to go, second quarter. Anthus Schillinger, his shot, good! Three-pointer, nothing but net for Sunshine Schillinger.
Beautiful shot by Schillinger, but Cole Anthus created that play, driving in the lane, kicking that out.
We'll give Cole the assist.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right, Gertzie, on that. Now a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Anthus. Ludington up 27-18, 5:24 to go in this opening half from Hawley Gymnasium. First game of the 2022 year.
Got to start the year off with a W. We got to continue to push this game.
Ludington trying to climb back to 3-4 on the year. Fremont with the basketball. On the court for Ludington right now, Lacoma's checked back in, so you got Schillinger out there. So is Dylan Eaton. Also Gage Jones on the floor. An offensive foul or?
Looks like a travel.
Or traveling
shuffled
violation.
His feet right there.
So you got Levi Lehman on the court right now with Peyton Lacombe, Dylan Eaton, Sunshine Schillinger, and Gage Jones. Checking back into the Fremont lineup. Number 1, Joey DeLong, and number 3, Elijah Shears. And they are out there with number 21, Gavin Richards, number 24, Jordan McDonald, and number 2, Logan Nelson.
Gage Jones is getting a lot of valuable minutes with Holmes as well as Gilchrist, both out.
Exactly. Eaton with it. Now he'll dish it to Schillinger. Schillinger back to Eaton. Near baseline, Dylan Eaton. Now he'll give it to Schillinger. Schillinger down the lane, trying to get the ball into Lehman. Ball picked off right there, and here comes McDonald for Fremont. Now over to Joey DeLong. 4:47 to go in the second quarter. The Orioles up 27-18. There's a three-pointer, no good, off the mark right there. That shot was put up by Elijah Shears, and now we're going to have a foul called on Fremont.
Oh, wow.
And the Ludington will come back down to the other end because the Orioles are in the bonus.
That was an interesting foul. I thought Dylan Eaton was a little bit out of control on that one, but it looks like Fremont, I think number 1 caught that one, Joey DeLong.
Again, we want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Eaton's first free throw is good. He's got 4 points in this first half. Folks, House of Flavors Manufacturing, you can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Dylan Eaton's second attempt up and in. Ludington 29, Fremont 18, and just like that, the Orioles have an 11-point lead, Gertzie.
Yeah, that's a lot of our defense, obviously hitting free throws as well, but our defense has tightened up, and there's different rotations that play better together, and the rotation that we have in currently and prior play really well together.
Good defense here by Gage Jones, and now Dylan Eaton has the rebound. Eaton in a hurry for the Orioles. He loses it with the steal. Logan Nelson. Nelson in for the layup, up and in. His first points of the game.
Dylan Eaton's a very good basketball player. He just needs to slow down sometimes.
Boy, Dylan Eaton, he had Lacombe on that far baseline. Inside to Lehman. Lehman back out. Schillinger with it now. He'll give it to Eaton. Ludington up 29-20. 9-point Oriole lead. 3:57 to go. Gage Jones, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Lacombe, up in. Offensive rebound there to the big guy, Peyton Lacombe, and he gets the putback, and the Orioles up by 11, 31-20.
Yep, and we're right into our 1-2-2 full-court press, and that was a great offensive rebound by Peyton and putting it right back up.
I tell you, the Cass Tech game, I keep going back to that, Gertzie. Cass Tech threw all kinds of defenses against us.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was man-to-man. They didn't come out with that for a while.
Sure.
But Warren was like, oh, my gosh, Scoop, they're in this defense now. They're in that defense. I said, Warren, is that a 2-3 out there right now, or is that a 2-1-2? And he goes, oh, they're going back and forth. Yep.
I mean, it's very similar to what Ludington does. Nobody knows if it's a 2-3, if it's a 1-3-1, or how they're going to do it.
Levi Lehman, no good. Rebound, Lehman, no good. Lacombe underneath, and now he's going to be fouled. Oh, good hard work on the glass there by Lehman and Lacombe.
Levi and Lacombe, they really get after it on the offensive boards.
Orioles up 31-20, 3:26 to go in this opening half. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 52, Matt Westhouse. Westy will come in for Levi Lehman. Westy's out there now with Eaton, Lacombe, Cole Anthus.
Looks like we're
The Orioles got to get a player off the court. They got 6 players on the court right now. Coach Shank has not. No, okay, now Eaton very alertly heads off.
And it looks like Nathan Gilchrist is in the lineup today.
Yes, he is. I'm sorry, folks. Nathan Gilchrist is here. It's his first time he's been in the game in the first half. He wears number 12. Lacombe's free throw, no good. Long rebound to Joey DeLong of Fremont. So Nathan Gilchrist is in the lineup, folks. But we do know, for a matter of fact, that Spencer Holmes is not dressed for tonight's game. Ludington up by 11, 31-20, 3:10 to go in the second quarter. DeLong to McDonald, his shot no good, but he's fouled and he'll shoot 2. You know, for Fremont so far in this first half, Logan Nelson has 2 points, 6 points for Chase Rasmussen, and all the other points have been scored by Jordan McDonald.
Yeah, Jordan McDonald's a load to handle down low. I mean, he's a big athlete. He can rebound. He plays defense really well. I'm impressed with his game.
He's got 12 points. Now he takes aim at this free throw. It's short.
Well, you can't make free throws. Hammer him, put him on the line.
Aiden Gilchrist will check into the Oriole lineup. He'll replace Peyton Lacombe. So you got Aiden Gilchrist out there with his twin brother Nathan right now. Aiden is our Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. Also Cole Anthus out there, Matt Westhouse, and David Sunshine Schillinger. Second attempt good. So McDonald gets 1 of 2 free throws. Ludington leads by 10, 31-21, and now the Orioles.
That's an unforced turnover right there, Scoop.
Yes.
Yeah, Nathan was trying to lead Cole a little bit on that inbound pass and just led him a little too far.
Ludington led 18-14 at the end of the first quarter of play. Orioles have had a couple of times they've had 10-point leads in this game, but you know Fremont's always going to battle you. So even though the Orioles currently have a 10-point lead, long ways to go in this game.
Oh, definitely. Basketball's a game of runs.
And Fremont will trigger it in. Nelson with it. Nelson now, shot put up from the corner, and that's a three-pointer there by Joey DeLong. His first points of the game. Ludington up by 7 now, 31-24. 2:48 to go in the opening half. Schillinger with it. Over to Anthus. He'll whirl it around now. Nathan Gilchrist inside to Westy. Westy no good. And rebound there to Chase Rasmussen. And now getting back. Good job by Cole Anthus as he bats the ball out of bounds. But he prevented what would have been a pretty, not going to say easy, but.
Sure. Yeah, Nathan was back too, but it's a good pop out right there by Cole Anthus.
A possible easy score by Fremont.
Yep.
There's a shot up and in. Give that one to Jordan McDonald. Ludington 31, Fremont 26.
Ludington needs a good offensive possession here.
Westy up and in.
There you go.
Give the assist there to Nathan Gilchrist. And Matt Westhouse gets the bucket. He's got 4 points in the first half.
Westy should post up this guy that's guarding him every time down the floor with this lineup in.
There's a nice move to the hoop. Shot no good there by Elijah Shears. Fremont gets the ball back. Shot is up and in there by Chase Rasmussen. And Rasmussen, a 6'1" senior and limited playing time. He's got 8 points in this first half for the Packers.
Yeah, he's a little undersized maybe when he's going against Westy on the offensive end, but might be a little more athletic, so he's harder to guard.
So checking back into the Oriole lineup, the lead has been cut down to 33-28. Peyton Lacombe back in.
They've got 6 guys out there.
They got 6 again, so Aiden Gilchrist will take a seat on the bench. You got Lacombe in there with Westhouse, Lehman, Dylan Eaton, and David Schillinger. Tall Oriole lineup right now.
We should be able to get some rebounds on the offensive end, defensive end, and then we got to push it.
Free throw is up and no good. Rebound, long rebound there to Peyton Lacombe. He'll give it up now to Levi Lehman. Lehman back out to Eaton. 2:01 to go in the opening half. Lehman that was Eaton down the lane. Now Schillinger has it. He'll give it up to Eaton. Dylan Eaton. Fremont quick to the ball, too. Fremont, they always play tough defense.
Yeah, they do a great job. And right now, they look like they're matched up man-to-man, but they've been rotating in some zone defenses as well.
Peyton Lacombe with the ball. Lacombe in the lane, shot up, no good. Lacombe, ball batted away, and coming up with it for the Packers is Logan Nelson. He'll outlet it now to Joey DeLong. Now to McDonald. McDonald will go baseline, shot no good. Blocked there by Westhouse, and now Schillinger has it for the Orioles. Schillinger to the hoop, up. Oh, what a move there by Sunshine Schillinger. He actually got hammered after he scored the bucket, too.
But that was a great, I want to say a Euro step, but that almost looked like it wasn't a Euro step.
Now there's a shot up and in by the Packers, number 3, Elijah Shears. Now all of a sudden we got an offensive outburst, Gertzie.
Right. A lot of runs going on right now. Just slow the game down. We got 1 minute left here in the quarter.
Schillinger, what a move right there.
And
he draws the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. Right now the Orioles have a 5-point lead, 35-30. They were up 18-14 at the end of 1. And in this second quarter right now, they are approaching 20 points. Schillinger gets the free throw. He's had a big first half.
Yeah, he's playing well right now.
Orioles have scored 18 points so far in this second quarter. They've matched what they scored in the first quarter. They lead by 6, 36-30. Schillinger's second attempt, good.
Getting into that 1-2-2 full court press here. Finish this quarter strong. We're a 7-point lead.
Schillinger with 15 first half points to lead the Orioles. DeLong with it for Fremont, and now a foul is going to be called. Who are they going to call that on? Aiden Gilchrist?
Yeah, it looked like Aiden probably got him a little bit with the ball.
Yeah, it will be called on Aiden Gilchrist. You know, Gertzie, what do you call it when a snowman has a tantrum?
A meltdown.
That's right, a meltdown.
Look at that.
You been up on Facebook lately?
No. Why?
I thought you might have seen it. I posted that
you
last night. I heard it on a TV sitcom.
It's a pretty good one. I like
new
it.
material for next year on the Badger.
The Badger Bingo. You're a legend on the Badger, too. I can tell you that. Everybody goes on the Badger. They want to hear about Scoop.
17 years of calling Badger Bingo. It's been a blast. I'm looking forward to year 18.
Yeah,
but
meet a lot of cool people.
That's not until May. We got Oriole basketball. We got Oriole baseball coming up before we even get near the Badger season. Sure. All right, Fremont turned the ball over. They missed the first free throw, and then Ludington got the ball back. And now here comes Lacombe. He loses it, but right there's Eaton. Eaton in the lane, shot up, no good, and he draws a foul, and he'll shoot 2.
That was a little bit of a helter-skelter play there, but good play by Dylan Eaton, taking that up, drawing the foul. Now he's got to make his free throws.
You know, 7-point Oriole lead. You got to love this aggressiveness of the Orioles. You figured they'd come out very aggressive after that Motor City round ball tournament.
Yeah, and those type of games just get you ready for games like this.
Eaton's free throw is good. 6 points in the first half for Dylan Eaton. Ludington up by 8, 38-30. Second attempt up and also good. Good form there by Dylan Eaton on those free throws. Our Aiden Gilchrist will be the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. You'll hear that at the half. Right now the Orioles up 39-30 with 27 seconds to go in the opening half. Fremont on the attack. Blake Hanshew with it. He'll give it up now to Logan Nelson. Over to Joey DeLong. Fremont looks like they're going to go for the last shot, Gertzie.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. You don't want Ludington to get another opportunity, but Schillinger's going to create a turnover here.
Schillinger and Lacombe both going for the steal right there. 5 seconds to go. Shot up, in and out, no good. Rebound up, no good. Tip, no good. Wow, Fremont had 3 great looks at the basket there before the buzzer sounded. And your score at the half from Hawley Gym, the Ludington Orioles 39, the Fremont Packers 30. Back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM. Stay tuned, those fans.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch.
This is Kyle, Executive Vice President with Safe Harbor Credit Union. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value. Being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success, and we belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, along with Kyle Grzinski on the color commentary tonight. Braden Kronline, our OSN WMOM technical engineer, and of course Julia Habman, the OSN camerawoman. Ludington up 39-30. The Orioles outscored the Packers 21-16 in that second quarter after outscoring them 18-14 in the first quarter to have that 39-30 lead. Scoring for the Orioles in the first half, David Sunshine Schellinger paced the Orioles with 16 points, 4 points for Aiden Gilchrist. You had 7 points from Dylan Eaton, 8 points from Peyton Lacombe, and 4 points from Big Matt Westhouse. For Fremont, 3 points for Joey DeLong, 2 for Logan Nelson, 2 for Elijah Shears, 8 points for Chase Rasmussen, and the rest of the points belong to Jordan McDonald. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 first half points for Jordan McDonald. Ludington up 39-30, and right now we are going to chat for a couple of minutes with Oriole JV coach Jamie Sycon. Before we get to the Oriole player in the spotlight, that player will be Aiden Gilchrist. We can at least give Coach Sycon a couple of minutes here, though. Coach Sycon, great win tonight. Your team now improves to...
I believe it's 4-0.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think your team had lost. What a great game between your Orioles and the Fremont Packers. 50-45. Balanced scoring tonight. The game was back and forth the entire game. You're always going to get a great, competitive, highly contested game from the Fremont Packers.
Yeah, I mean, they run a similar 1-2-2 press against us like we run. Not the same, but... we work on that in practice on how to break the press. And obviously, it's our first game without Gage Jones, and some guys had to step up. I thought we did very well in the first half at times with that. A little bit in the third quarter, we struggled. But, guys have to step up, and I think they did a pretty good job. Even though it was close, we have to be happy with the win and know that we can come in tomorrow and we got stuff to work on.
I thought swinging that game was when that technical was called and your players went up there and calmly sank 4 straight free throws, the 2 technical shots and then the 2 shots from the foul right there. Then they got the ball back as well, going from being down 42-41 to up 45-41.
Right. We work on free throws, especially in high pressure situations where we, in practice, where we're going full speed and they're tired. And Ryan's a guy, we keep track of free throws. Ryan is a guy who consistently knocks down free throws in practice when he's tired. Joe did very well shooting the 2, and I chose to bring Ryan in because I just chose. We keep track, man. And, Ryan's 90% shooter at the end of practice when we're dead tired after 2 hours. So he's my guy in that situation right there.
Well, Coach, you had points tonight from Ryan Kandelek, Trey Keeson, Derek Dunsel. Really nice game from Daniel Ramirez, Jack Stidham. Joe Ben stepped up. Robbie Killips, I thought, had a fantastic ball game. Also, Mike Nichols with 8 points tonight, and William Richardson with 2. And you also got some great minutes here from Luke Hackert, and Mason Conger made an appearance as well.
Yeah, I got everybody in there in the first half. Sometimes things happen in the second half, and, some guys play, some don't, and we talk about that. But I thought Luke played very well for his first game back after the broken leg. His legs got to get underneath him a little bit. He's going to be a guy who helps us. Robbie Killips, pretty much had to handle the pressure on his own a little bit there. We'll get those other 2 guards that are used to not playing that spot because of Gage being there, but we'll get that going in practice. And, I thought we brought the O chain back. It's to the player of the game that we think who's the spark or who just really lifted us up. And we brought it back today for the first time this season, and I gave it to Trey Keeson because, Trey Keeson came in. I put him in a 5-guard situation, and he had no idea on inbounds plays what we're supposed to do. But what he brought was the energy and 5 guys flying around, and he caused some turnovers there. And we were able to play 5 out Cincinnati with 5 guards there and just take command of the game. And, he really was a spark plug for us today.
Well, thanks for coming up, Coach. Congratulations on your team's victory, 50-45. We look forward to talking to you later in the season as we cover more of your boys' JV games.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. Go O's.
Go O's. That's Coach Jamie Sycon. And right now, folks, we're going to step aside and listen to the interview I did with the Oriole player Aiden Gilchrist. Stay tuned. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. That player for tonight's game is Aiden Gilchrist. Aiden is a junior. He wears jersey number 21. He plays the guard position. Now, Aiden, what does it mean to you being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
It means a lot to me. It's just fun being able to go out there and play and put on a jersey and playing for the name on the front and not the back.
Your favorite part of the game of basketball?
Just being able to play for the team and playing for Coach Shank.
Team strengths this year and team goals?
I think our defense is pretty good. We're pretty fast, so we can hustle back and get back and then run the court. Team goal is just to make it to the bread again.
Your favorite restaurant in Ludington and why?
Probably Applebee's, and just because it's a fan favorite in town, I guess.
No, that's a good choice. Your favorite sports movie, Aiden?
42.
That's a good one. Some of your teammates have mentioned that one. Your hobbies?
Just getting in the gym and shooting or working on footwork for football.
Okay. Favorite class and teacher at Ludington High School?
FST with Mrs. Stone, because she's just a great teacher.
Let's talk about spring sports, what you're going to be doing, and let's talk about the great year you had playing football for the Ludington Orioles, where you made the all-conference team. And, I'm getting better at it with you and your brother Nathan. Now, basketball, you're wearing 21. Your brother wears 12. For football, I seem to trip up a few times this year, calling you Nathan and also calling Nathan Aiden. But I eventually get it right. It might take a little bit of time. Yeah. So talk a little bit about this past football season and talk about what you'll be doing in the spring.
This past football season was just a fun year to play. I wish we would have won more games, but we also had Trey coming back off an injury last year, and he's now 100%. So we're not very strong at that, and we don't have him 100%, obviously. It's just fun being able to be out there, and I'm grateful to have another year and have better competition next year.
Now, spring sports, are you going to come out for the track and field team?
I'm still deciding if I should do track and field or get stronger for football and faster.
Your role model or a person you admire or look up to?
My parents, most definitely.
All right. And anybody watching or listening to tonight's broadcast you'd like to say hello to, Aiden?
My grandparents. That's it, I think.
And where will they be watching or listening from?
From their home in Ludington.
Oh, they'll be here in Ludington.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations and thanks, Aiden, on being the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game. We wish you and the O's all the best the rest of the season. Go get 'em, O's.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium, Ludington 39, Fremont 30. A big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also a shout out to Crown and Cork, open Tuesday through Thursday, 4:30 to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturdays, 4:30 to 10 p.m., Everything is made with fresh and when possible with locally sourced ingredients. Located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Gertzie, what do you think Coach Thad Shank said to his boys in the locker room at the half?
Just keep doing what you're doing. They're playing well. Fremont's a good basketball team. To be up by 9 is a good position to be in. And just make sure we're limiting the turnovers and rebounding the ball when we get opportunities. And Levi and Peyton did a great job in the offensive boards, but just keep doing what you're doing.
Thought the Orioles had a strong first half there. And they lead by 9, 39-30. We've started play here in the second half. Fremont with the basketball. Joey DeLong has it. Now he'll give it up to Gavin Richards. Richards now over to Joey DeLong. DeLong now back to Nelson. Nelson, look at it. Look at it. Wow, look at that offensive foul right there. And look at you had 3 Orioles right there.
Yeah, that was clearly a moving screen. You can't keep shuffling your feet and keep going with the guy when you're playing defense.
Cole Anthus on the court right now. He'll trigger the ball in to Schillinger, now to Levi Lehman. Lehman out there with Schillinger, Anthus, also Eaton and Lacombe. 7:27 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 39-30. Cole Anthus with it. He'll dish it now. Lacombe three-pointer. Good! Peyton Lacombe from the far baseline bangs home the 3.
It's a great way to start the half, and it's a good dish right there by Cole Anthus. You attack the paint, you get people to commit to you, good things happen.
Ludington up 42-30. Look at this defense now. Oh, and they're going to call a foul right there. Who are they going to get, Lacombe?
Yeah.
No, it's going to be on, I think, Dylan Eaton.
Yeah.
Dylan Eaton with the foul. Okay. 12-point Oriole lead, 42-30.
You live with that. That's in a trap.
7:04 to go in the third quarter. Schillinger harassing Logan Nelson. Now with the baseline jumper right there. No good by Elijah Shears. Rebound to Lacombe. Lacombe will outlet it now to Cole Anthus. Anthus with the pass to Schillinger. Schillinger, nice move. Block right there, but too much of the body right there. Gavin Richard did get the block, but he also got a good piece of sunshine.
Yeah, he didn't budge very much either when he hit him. Yeah, that Gavin Richards can grow a heck of a beard, man.
Yeah.
Better than I can do. And that's not saying much, though.
I was just looking at that beard, and I said, man, what I would have given to have a beard like that when I was in high school. Yeah. We saw some football players like that, and it was very intimidating.
Yeah.
You see a high schooler with a beard like that, yeah. Although Kevin Nash, good friend of mine, we called him Grizz. Kevin Nash, he grew a beard, and he was a year in front of me, and he was one of our defensive and offensive linemen.
It's like a badge of honor.
Yeah. He's also a bowling teammate of mine with the old Striker boys.
Okay.
Yep.
Striker boys.
The Striker boys. Schillinger gets one of 2 free throws, and Ludington now leads 43-30. Other teammates on that team at one time or another were Larry Engel, John Taranko, let's see here, John Musel, good friend of mine.
On the Striker boys?
On the Striker boys, yeah. Mike Benedict.
Okay.
Yep.
I know Benny was a hell of a
There were a couple of variations of the Striker boys over the years. There's a steal.
There you go.
We may see it here, folks. Right there, sister.
There's 2 of them for you,
Give me one, Gertzie. Woo! Dunk number 2 of the night for the big guy, Peyton Lacombe. Activate that dunkometer once again. Ludington up 45-30, 15-point Oriole lead, and Coach Adam Bowen-Watson gets a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. The Orioles up by 15. Lacombe not only got the steal there, but you could see that one coming a mile away. Once he got the steal, he had clear sailing for that slam.
Absolutely. 2-in-1 game is pretty nice, but Fremont's coach can't be thrilled with that. That's a turnover at the top of the key. That's an unforced turnover. Peyton got his long arms in there. Defense turns to offense.
Peyton's 10th dunk of this season. That equals his career high. He had 10 last year.
Yeah.
And he had 10 his sophomore year, plus 1 his freshman year.
He's going to eclipse all of that.
31 career dunks. Yeah, he's on a pretty good pace this year. He's had at least 1 dunk in every game, Gertzie.
Well, he's working on his game, and, I mean, it takes strength to do that. And I know Peyton's in the weight room when he as much as he can with old Kirby. But you can tell that he's been working on himself, and that's a good thing.
You know, Gertzie, we talked about blocks and what Coach Shank said about blocks and so forth. Dunks are 2 points, just like hitting a baseline jumper.
Yep.
But the psychological
just the
of a dunk against an opponent, what does
elevates,
that do?
Oh, my gosh. It gets everybody amped up. It gets the crowd into it. It gets your teammates into it, and you can just tell on the defensive end, everything gets lifted up to the next level.
I was thinking the same thing, but I wanted to hear it from a high school player in you. Here's a steal by Lacombe. Up! Lacombe, no good there. Oh, they tried a little dipsy-do right there, a little tip pass right there.
Tried the alley-oop, it just didn't work out.
And Ludington was very fortunate to get that ball back right there. Lacombe, three-pointer, good! Boy, Lacombe's doing it all. He's hitting the threes, he's getting the dunks, he's hitting the mid-range jumpers.
Playing with confidence right now, that's for sure. That should be offensive.
Ludington up 48-30. 18-point Oriole lead, and we're going to have a foul called on Levi Lehman? No, I don't believe it's going to be on Lehman. Is that Eaton? Dylan Eaton is called for the foul.
That's 3 on Eaton, but man, before Eaton hit him, there should have been a charge there I can't remember who it was for Fremont, but Levi took the hit.
You sure your dad doesn't have a second cousin or so that's an official?
He does look like him. Shout out to my dad. I know he's listening too. My mom and dad back home.
Hey, Gus, shout out to you. Good seeing you at that Ludington Baseball Club clinic on Sunday.
Baseball junkie, man.
Yeah, and Coach Jacob Krupp, our assistant coach for the Butler University Bulldogs, was there. Great meeting him. And you know what was really awesome? The godfather of Oriole baseball made an appearance.
Stokes?
The one and only Don Stokely, the legendary Stokes, Mason County Sports Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
He's in the Michigan Coaches Hall of Fame.
He's a great coach,
and
that's for sure.
The ball field, of course, is named for him, Stokely Diamond.
Pretty cool.
Yep, awesome. Great seeing Stokes. Doing good. Ludington with the ball. Lacombe shot in and out. No good. Rebound. Eaton loses it, though, but Cole Anthus had it. He saved it momentarily, but here's a steal by Joey DeLong. DeLong now to the hoop. No good. Lacombe batted it away. Now Cole Anthus has it. Anthus Still with it. He'll slow things down, and he'll give it to Schillinger. Ludington is up 48-30, folks. 4:35 to go in the third quarter. Lacombe, baseline. Now he'll dish it back to Schillinger, three-pointer. No good. Rebound to Lacombe. Now to Anthus. Inside to Lehman. Levi Lehman. And now his pass is stolen there by Logan Nelson. Ahead to Chase Rasmussen. Rasmussen to the hoop. No good. Nice rebound by Dylan Eaton right there.
Great rebound. I don't think we've given up a point yet, have we, Scoop?
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we're playing pretty well here, four minutes in.
We led 39-30 at half. Anthus, his shot in and out, no good. Lacombe fighting for it now, and a foul is going to be called on Fremont, I believe. And, I'm sure Coach Shanks said, hey, we have to neutralize Jordan McDonald, who had, I believe, 15 first-half points.
Yeah, and we've done that, and that's probably one of the reasons, obviously, they haven't scored, but I'm sure they had made some adjustments. But then again, our offense is playing really well right now.
Very aggressive. You got to love this, Gertz.
Absolutely.
Westy back in the game. Matt Westhouse, 6'8" junior, and also checking into the for the Orioles, our Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, Aiden Gilchrist. There's a shot. Give the bucket there to Sunshine Schillinger.
Easy bucket for Sunshine right there.
Well, Westy got the ball. Schillinger got the ball in the Westy. He missed the shot, but Schillinger got the rebound and put it right in. And he had a nice little screen set there by Westy.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Ludington up by 20, 50-30, 3:39 to go in the third quarter. There's a shot, no good. Westhouse with the rebound now, and he'll give it ahead to Schillinger. Ahead to Lacombe, ball batted away there by Jordan McDonald. And otherwise, Peyton Lacombe might have had his third dunk of the ball game.
Yeah, that was a good job looking up there by Sunshine, and it was a great rebound by Westy. I love when you see Westhouse get aggressive going for a rebound. I want to see that more out of him.
That tournament, they were two lopsided losses, Gertzy, but that made what might be what was needed to bring this Oriole team, and I think they're going to go on a run during 2022.
I believe that, and those are the type of games that it gets you ready for different competition. Then you know what hard competition is, especially when they're playing hard man-to-man, but you said they switched up the defense.
Yeah, there was all kinds of defenses switched there, and again, I harken back to the article in the Muskegon paper last year about Ludington basketball. It said death, taxes, certainties in life. Death, taxes, and Ludington playing good basketball come March.
That's pretty accurate.
Gage Jones at the free throw line. First attempt, no good. We want to send a shout out to Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. However, if you do end up with a scrape, if you're an offender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, give Mike Benedict a call, 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Gage Jones hits one of two free throws. Now Fremont with the ball. The Orioles up 51-30, make that 51-32, and getting the basket for the Fremont Packers, number 24, Jordan McDonald.
Yeah, that was a good take. He absorbed the contact there and laid it in nice and easy. Yeah, he's having a pretty darn good game. 17 points in the third quarter.
Yep.
Against a good Ludington defense. He's got over half their points.
McDonald's free throw is up and good. Good-looking ball player. We knew that Coach Shank said a lot about him.
Mm-hmm. Strong kid.
Ludington up 51-33. 3:11 to go in the third quarter. Three-point attempt blocked right there. McDonald blocks it out of bounds. And that was Schillinger attempting the shot. So on the court for the Orioles, you have Aiden Gilchrist, Peyton Lacombe, Gage Jones, Matthew Westhouse, and David Sunshine Schillinger.
This is the first time I've seen Gage Jones play extensively, and he's a pretty good ball player. He's not shy in shooting, which I think is a good thing.
Gertzy, look at there. Beautiful pass. Gage Jones with the assist. Matt Westhouse gets the bucket. But what a pass there by Gage Jones. Gage Jones, a heck of a football player. He led the Ludington defense this past year in tackles as a sophomore.
Oh, really? What position was he?
He was a
defensive
back.
Okay.
Defensive back. Yeah, he did play
it's
a little bit.
Your defensive backs leading the team in tackles.
Well, you don't like hearing that, but he did play a little bit of linebacker, I believe. But also he was a cornerback. And I think he played some safety as well.
Okay.
He is also a really competitive baseball player.
Okay. What position you play in baseball?
Baseball, he has played. In fact, he got moved up last year as a freshman.
Very cool.
For, I think it was Coach Cruzy moved him up, I believe, for the Briggs tournament. And he played a little shortstop for us during the Briggs tournament.
Yep. All right.
Just a competitor.
Yeah,
Yep.
I love hearing about it. 3 sport athletes.
Yep. Ludington up by 20, 53-33, 2:28 to go in the third quarter. Schillinger with it. Now to Gage Jones, Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist now to Schillinger, inside to Westy. His shot, no good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
Good strong move by Westy there. Good look by Sunshine. Usually I would give a guard a little bit of grief passing it into the post like that. Not getting the angle, not doing a bounce pass in there, but he got away with it.
Matthew Westhouse at the free throw line. Westy's first attempt up, no good. We want to thank Indian Summer, another of our fantastic sponsors. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Second attempt, good. Westy gets 1 of 2 free throws, and he has 7 points for the ball game. Ludington up 54-33, and I think they're going to get Aiden. Boy, did Aiden whirl around right there.
Yeah.
Looked like he had his head on a swivel.
That was a pretty soft foul. 54-33. I mean, we got a solid 21-point lead going 2 minutes left here in the third. Let's see if we can extend it to 25.
Chaz Miller with the ball for Fremont. He'll take the left-hand runner. No good. Rebound, Matthew Westhouse. Good to see Westy. He's getting some extended playing time here tonight for the Orioles.
Yeah, he's rebounding really well tonight.
Lacombe will dish it now to Schillinger. Schillinger in the paint. Shot up, no good. Fought for Schillinger. Look at the hustle by David Schillinger there. He retrieves the ball.
Now determination right there.
He'll give it to Lacombe. Now to Gage Jones. 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Jones loses it. Gets it back now to Aiden Gilchrist. Now to Peyton Lacombe on the far baseline. Lacombe, nice dash. Up and in and a foul. Beautiful pass there by Peyton Lacombe. He gets the assist. Matthew Westhouse gets the bucket, and he's hacked.
Yep.
And he'll go to the free throw line to attempt to complete the three-point play.
Great things happen when you attack the paint and you got somebody's guy that's coming over and committing to you and leaving them wide open. Great eyes by Peyton there. Good finish by Westy.
Orioles up 56-33. Westhouse, good. Completes the three-point play.
That's got a little pep in his step after finishing that three-point play.
He looks like Muhammad Ali out there dancing
Float
around
like
the
a
ring.
butterfly, sting like a bee, baby.
10 points for Matt Westhouse. Ludington up 57-33, 1:26 to go in the third quarter. We got a partial shank shuffle coming up here momentarily.
Don't foul.
All right, Fremont on the attack. Logan Nelson with it. Three-point attempt. No, fake right there. McDonald block right there, but I think Westy got a little bit of the body as well.
Yeah, those are hard ones because I know they say if you jump straight up and they jump into you, it's not going to be a foul, but there's still a lot of body contact.
Boy, Ludington, the rest of the way, if they can get the contribution they're getting tonight from Matt Westhouse the rest of the way, that could spell a lot of matchup problems for opposing teams.
Yeah,
definitely. When you got Lacombe out there and Sunshine Schillinger creating havoc,
yeah.
And you throw Levi Lehman into the mix. Yep. With the Gilchrist twins, I can keep going on. Dylan Eaton,
right?
Right down the roster.
They got a lot of talent. It's just putting it all together, and that's something that they had the magician at.
Second attempt by McDonald up, no good. McDonald misses both free throws. Anthus with the rebound. He'll give it up now. Lacombe ahead. Eaton, Dylan Eaton with it now to Aiden Gilchrist. Aiden, bounce pass there. Nice save there by Levi Lehman. Now to Lacombe. Aiden Gilchrist, three-pointer, no good. Long rebound there to Chaz Miller. 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Chaz Miller with it still. Now he'll give it. Three-point attempt on the way. No good there by Blake Hanshew. And now Aiden Gilchrist has it for the Orioles. Gilchrist, 43 seconds to go. He loses it. Oh, Orioles got a break there. Eaton with it, yeah. Eaton now, he lost the handle of it, but it still found its way to Dylan Eaton. Three-pointer right there, off the mark by Aiden Gilchrist. That's one thing, Aiden, you don't like seeing that body language like that after missing the shot.
That's one thing that would drive me nuts.
Yeah, get right back in there. There's the Orioles, though. A beautiful pass from Eaton to Levi Lehman, who gets the bucket, his first points of the game. And the Orioles up 59-33 with 18 seconds to go in this third quarter. And you can believe Coach Shank, when he looks at the game film, he will let Aiden know about that.
Yeah, definitely. And it's not that he didn't do anything wrong on the offensive end.
No.
He took a good shot. It's just when you miss a shot, you take it and you move on.
Oh, look at that. You know what I'm loving to see, loving seeing this year, Gertzy, is some of this delayed step. What do you call that? You know,
the Euro step?
The Euro step.
Yeah.
The Euro step. It sounds like
hard to guard.
a new dance move.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
It's hard to guard because you think you're going to take a charge and then somebody steps right around you.
Peyton is really, really good at that for the Orioles.
He's so long, so his arms are so long, so it's hard to even get your hand on the ball. I mean, the taller you are, it's easier to do because you got longer strides too, so you can take up a lot more room. But
you think we'll start seeing Matt Westhouse doing that?
I hope so. That would be awesome if Westhouse
awesome.
could do that.
No doubt.
I mean, it's a tough play, especially when you're going full bore down the court.
All right. Peyton gets 1 of 2 free throws. Ludington up 60-35, and now Dylan Eaton. I think that's going to be his 4th foul.
Yep. 4th foul. There's nothing happening there.
There's a desperation shot at the buzzer, no good. And at the end of 3 from Holly Jim, your score, the Ludington Orioles 60, the Fremont Packers 35. Back in 60 seconds here on the Orioles Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM. Stay tuned.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Holly Gym, where the student section has just completed the roller coaster led by Tyson Pettinato. Impressive, always is. Mm-hmm. It's great seeing the school spirit over there displayed by our student section. Ludington on top of Fremont 60-35. The Orioles outscored the Packers 21-5 in that third quarter.
Yeah, that's a great way to come out and start the second half. And obviously, like we said before the third quarter started, is like keep doing what you're doing. You're playing a good game. And Fremont's a good team, and I mean, when you're ahead by 25 points right now, that says a lot about your basketball team.
Well, we got 3 Orioles in double figures right now. Schillinger I have for 19. I've got Lacombe with 15 and Westhouse with 10.
Okay.
Ludington up 60-35. We've started play here in the fourth quarter. Fremont with the basketball.
There's going to be a lot of guys getting a lot of minutes here in the fourth quarter that really could prove themselves.
Exactly. Our next broadcast/telecast after tonight's game will be on Friday right back here at Holly. In fact, we're not on the road again until late in February.
Okay.
So we will be here covering the Ludington girls varsity basketball and JV teams on Friday as they host Muskegon Orchard View, and we'll be back here on Saturdays when Gertzie will be with me on Friday doing color, and I think Coach Thad Shank is going to do color on Saturday when the girls host the Whitehall Vikings. Free throw is up and in. Give that one to Brendan Maka, who's checked into the game for Fremont. His first point of the game. Ludington up 60-36. Orioles led 18-14 at the end of one. They outscored Fremont 21-16 in the second. They led 39-30 at the half. Maka hits both free throws. And now the Orioles with the ball. They lead 60-37. Lehman will get it ahead. Caleb Smith in the game. He wears number 24. He's a senior, 6'2". He's out there with Lehman, Westhouse, Gage Jones, and also Chase Hackert seeing his first action of the game. Hackert, number 15. He's a 6' junior. Yeah. Fremont with the ball after the turnover.
These are the moments that you're getting in. You want to see your bench that's still involved too, but these are good opportunities for Chase Hackert, as well as Gage Jones and Smith to all kind of prove themselves, get some minutes. These are very valuable minutes against a good team because you're still playing against Fremont starters.
Oh, yeah. You know, I've only seen over the years, that's including my days doing the public address announcing here at Hawley for all the home games, which started back in like 2007, 2008, right in that time frame.
Right after I graduated.
Yep. And I was running the scoreboard, but not doing the varsity games then. And I've only seen one time where Coach Shank put his reserves in and had to go back and actually go back to the starters because the game got very close at the end. So
yeah, and obviously you don't want that to happen. It's just like you got to have some competitive spirit in you that you're not going to blow a 25-point lead, but you'll still see the starters come back in.
All right, Fremont with the ball after the turnover. There was a traveling violation called on the Orioles. Levi Lehman with the rebound. 6:54 to go in the game. The Orioles up 60-37. Lehman still with the ball. Lehman now, he'll dish it into the corner to Gage Jones. And the thing with Gage, he is not bashful about shooting.
No. I love that. I love to see confidence. If you're open, shoot the ball. If you can create your own shot, shoot the ball. That's what people want to see. And that's what you should be if there's a good basketball player.
Gage Jones shot no good. Rebound to Fremont.
Right on cue, Scoop.
Yeah, I enjoy chatting with Coach Thad Shank. We share a lot of stories. There's a long three-pointer, no good. And we'll get talking about past players he's had in past games and so forth.
Sure.
We'll get to just smiles on our faces, good memories we're sharing, and I'll bring up a certain name from the past, and Thad will say, there's a player who never saw a shot he didn't like. Yeah. Levi Lehman with a nice move there in the lane. He gets the bucket, and Ludington up 62-37. I think the most recent player he talked about just graduated a couple years ago, Mitch Fessler.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Mitch, yeah.
Well, Mitch had some, I'll tell you what, his dad and his uncle were both tremendous ball players.
I remember you
with
saying
Pentwater.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, he does like to shoot, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you got a shot, shoot it.
There's a basket there by Tegan Reichert Slater, and Fremont now leads, Orioles lead 62-39, 5:40 left in the game, and now we have a foul called on the Packers, number 10, Chaz Miller.
Good attack there by Gage Jones.
Gage Jones at the free throw line.
If you look at the lineup that's out there right now, like who's going to be the guy that's going to make something happen? And right now, Gage Jones is doing that. I'd like to see Chase Hacker do the same thing. Get aggressive, find your shot. If you get your shot, shoot your shot.
Gage Jones with the free throw. And into the Oriole lineup, number 32, Ryan Millspaw, 5'10" junior. Also number 44, Ethan Harvey, a 6'2" junior. And number 12, Nathan Gilchrist, a 6' junior. Second free throw by Jones, no good. Rebound to the Packers, number 3, Elijah Shears. I think you'll be seeing a lot of Gage Jones up with the varsity the rest of the season, Gertzie.
I think so too. Yeah. And that's just taking advantage of your opportunity that's given. And he's played very well tonight. There's a couple of times where he's had some turnovers, but you're going to have that. But he's a good ball player.
He got some playing time in that tournament in Detroit as well, too, which will be invaluable. 10-second violation called on the Orioles. Brendan Maka just scored for Fremont on that last possession by the Packers. Ludington leads 63-41. We got a timeout called by the Orioles. It's a 30-second timeout. 5:17 left in the game. Ludington 63, Fremont 41. Now, you remember playing against Coach Pete Zerfus and the Packers.
Absolutely.
Recall some of your favorite memories of playing the Packers.
Well, I'm sure he's not listening, but Steve Myers
I think Coach Zerfus will be listening, though.
Yeah, he probably will be. And they had a guy by the last name of Hudson, and it was a close game. I believe it was a 2-point game. There was a scuffle on the ground. I got a technical called on me, rubbing my elbow into the guy's chest. The guy kicks Myers in the face. He got kicked out of the game.
Oh.
Technical, and then we ended up winning by like 6 points, and that was all in the last minute of the game.
Was that here at Hawley?
No, that was over in Fremont.
Was that Fremont?
Yeah.
Was that in their new gym?
I don't believe that was their new gym.
They got a state-of-the-art gym right now. Have you been to that one yet?
I have not.
It is really nice. You got to make a trip with us to Fremont, Gertzie.
Sure, I would love to.
The next time we play there, yep. Yeah, I very, very. Coach Zerfus made my day today when he mentioned about, hey, Scoop, how would you like I got an extra blazer. How would you like one for your sports basement?
I mean, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. Look at this. Back and forth here. Now ahead. Hackert. Good! Assist to Nathan Gilchrist. Give the basket to Chase Hackert.
Way to look up there by Nathan Gilchrist. Great finish there by Chase Hackert.
Ludington up 65-41. 4:47 to go in the game. Now there's a ball that goes 5-hole right there. It looked like it went 5-hole on a couple of different players. Goes out of bounds, but it'll be Fremont basketball. And Gertzie?
Sure. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street in downtown Scottville. A family-owned and operated business since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Trent Lundquist at 231-757-3368. My boy Trent right there.
Tell Trent that Gertzie sent you there.
That's right. Maybe give me a discount.
Yeah, maybe, no doubt. We got Ludington up 65-41. 4:39 to go in the game at the free throw line for the Fremont Packers. The shot is up and good there. And score that free throw to number 3, Elijah Shears. Who are you taking in the college football championship game, Georgia or Alabama? I'm taking the Bulldogs.
I think Bama's going to win.
Yeah.
The Bulldogs can't guard the pass that well. I mean, they're a hell of a team, don't get me wrong, but Bama showed that Georgia couldn't handle them before.
A lot of me wants, oh boy, Nathan Gilchrist just pushed to the ground right there. Wow. Coach Shank is like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He just took a forearm shiver right there, got pushed to the ground in Fremont basketball.
Yeah, that's
a lot of me, though, wants Georgia to win because of what they did to my beloved Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, I'm a big Wolverines guy, too, and I want Kirby Smart to beat Nick Saban, but I'm pulling for the Bulldogs.
Boy,
I still think
Nick
it's going to be
Saban is just, what an incredible coach he is. You know, he coached at Michigan State for a few years.
Yeah, and that's why Mel Tucker got so much money. They don't want to lose another coach.
We got a full timeout right here. Ludington up 65-43, 4:22 left in the game. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Holly Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Grzinski, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman. Ludington up 65-43. 4:22 left in the game. It'll be Oriole basketball on the court for the Orioles. Ryan Millspaw, Chase Hackert, Gage Jones, Nathan Gilchrist, and Ethan Harvey. Nice. Harvey shot blocked, and
surprised that stayed in.
Yeah, Gilchrist was trying to block out the Fremont player for the ball to go out. Was not able to do it. Now Fremont on the attack.
Yeah, well, it looks like we're just going to be in our man-to-man here for the rest of the game.
Nice move there by Chaz Miller. Shot no good. Gage Jones with it. Jones to the hoop. There's that Euro step, and he gets the bucket. Boy, he demonstrated the Euro step pretty sweet there. And then with the little head fake.
The one thing that I'll say, I'm not hating on Gage Jones at all. You got to look up there. You got to pass that up. We don't want you to dribble up all the way. The quickest way to get a bucket is a pass.
Fremont with the bucket. That happened so good. We'll give that bucket to number 23, Justin Durheimer. And now a foul's called on Fremont.
Good pass by Millspaw there.
We want to thank McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, no problem, people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. First free throw by Matt Harvey, no good. Caleb Smith, a 6'2" senior, will check into the Oriole lineup. Shout out to PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Harvey's second free throw, good. Ethan Harvey gets the free throw, 1 of 2. Ludington up 68-45. PM Builders are located at 913 South Washington Avenue. They construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. You go down there and see him, tell him that Braden Kronline sent you. And also Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Give them a call, 843-2323, 5511 US 10 in Ludington. Got a scrum going on the floor right now. That's when things, 2:54 to go, Gertzy. What you were describing about your memory with Fremont right there. I remember one time I'd only been retired from the Navy, maybe a couple years. I was here watching a game at Hawley, and I just remember you, and I'm sure you didn't do it purposely, but you bounced a ball off of an opposing player's head. Do you remember that? That was at half court?
Yeah.
Was that against Heights?
That was against Heights. Yeah, I do remember that as well. And I don't remember where my head was at the time.
Look at Ethan Harvey. He gets the bucket.
It's good offense right there.
Yeah, 70-45, but you guys pulled that game out if I remember right.
Yeah, we beat Heights twice that year, and Heights was ranked top 10 in the state both those times.
Not many Ludington teams can say they've beaten Heights twice in a year, let alone once in a year.
Yeah, it was fun always going down to the Tiger Den over there, and I just love the atmosphere.
That's a very tough place to win.
It is. It's fun to play over there, that's for sure. And Stephen Kratz had 35 points. I think it was 32 or 35 points over in the Den, and it was insane. It was fun.
Elijah Shears with the first free throw. You know, Gertzie, you look right here, and we have the Ludington. I've written them down. I've had them someplace else too, but I've written down the 1,000-point club for the boys and the 908-point club, and you'll see some familiar names right there.
Oh, yeah. Steve Kratz is 17 on the list at 875. I love seeing it. Kyle Henning was on our team as well, and he's at 741.
I knew you'd enjoy seeing some of your teammates there.
Absolutely.
Here's a three-pointer by Hackert, no good. Rebound, Ethan Harvey. Look at him on the boards. Ethan Harvey
Look
with
at
the
that
left
move.
hand.
Great move.
Ethan Harvey, very impressive. He's got 5 points in this fourth quarter. Ludington up 72-47.
Ethan Harvey's a strong kid. Look at that.
There's a steal by Ethan Harvey. And now he'll give the ball to his pal, Ryan Millspaw.
Millspaw can handle the ball pretty well.
Millspaw to the hoop. Shot blocked right there. And with the block for the Packers, number 33, Landon Bartolomeoli, who's checked into the game. And I was wondering if I was going to get to say that name tonight.
Bartolomeoli.
That's got a few vowels in it.
Sounds Italian.
You know, he should lend some of the vowels in his name to Elvis Gerbach's last name. All right, here's Chase Hackert to the hoop. No good. Harvey in there. Caleb Smith now. His shot. Good!
There you go.
Caleb Smith with the bucket. Ludington up 74-49. Now, I think that was a couple years past you, Gertzie, where a Ludington team, the last Ludington team to score 100 points in a game, I think that had Nick Thompson on it.
Yep, it was like Nick Thompson, Gabe Rivera,
bombers.
Jeff Urka. I was so jealous of that team because all they did was penetrate and pitch and shoot threes.
3-point bombers. I mean, they had one game against Fruitport, they hit like somewhere between 18 and 21 threes.
Gosh, to be in that offense, I remember giving Thad hell after that. I was like, Thad, why didn't we do that? We had too many good post players, but I mean, Thad knows what his personnel is and how to play it. And, man, that team was a good team to watch. Ooh. Look at that.
Who got that?
That was Millspaw.
Ryan
Millspaw.
Millspaw.
Like a Julius Irving type.
Sorry about that. I had my head down. I was looking at some stats right there, and I missed Ryan Millspaw's basket. So nice Ryan Millspaw score right there. Ludington up 76-51. And scoring for the Packers, Elijah Shears, who has 10 points. 76-51. 36 seconds to go in this game.
Millspaw's got some handles, man.
What do you think Coach Shank's going to be happiest about tonight?
I think he's going to be happy he got everybody in the game. Everybody played very well when they came in the game. Not only that, Fremont's a good team, and to win this game by 20-plus points, I think he's going to be extremely happy by that. We rebounded the ball well. We played good defense without fouling. This is all-around good game, especially coming off that tournament.
Yeah.
And clearly that shows you played great competition. You come back and you played good competition that's here tonight, and you blow them out.
Exactly, Gertzie. Great observation right there. Fremont with the ball, 30 seconds to go. There's a shot, no good. Harvey with the rebound. We want to thank Urka Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urka Auto Center, your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. Ludington with the ball, 14 seconds to go. Be sure to stay tuned to the Smith and Eddy post-game show. We'll be talking to Oriole head coach Thad Shank. Harvey underneath, no good, but he's hammered. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Harvey's making the most of him, and he makes both these. He gets 7 points.
Ethan Harvey has had a very good fourth quarter.
Definitely. He's strong down low, that's for sure. Make these free throws. Finish this game out.
Harvey's first attempt up, no good.
I mean, scoring 76, 77 points in a high school basketball game is a pretty darn good game. It's a lot of points.
You don't see a lot of those high-scoring games like that like you used to.
No way.
Second attempt, good. Harvey gets 1 of 2 free throws. He's got 6 points in the fourth quarter. Ludington up 77-51. 3 seconds to go. Three-pointer up and no good. There's the buzzer. Your final score, a very impressive victory for the Ludington Orioles over the Fremont Packers by the score of 77-51. And Gertzie, hopefully this is the start of a 2022 winning streak for the Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, and I think it's very possible with the schedule they have and how well they're playing right now. Get that streak going and keep it alive.
Well, we're going to step aside right now for 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Holly Gymnasium. A very thorough, very impressive victory for the Ludington Orioles over the Fremont Packers, 77-51. For the game, Ludington, the first quarter, Ludington outscored Fremont 18-14. They outscored them 21-16 in the second quarter. They led 39-30 at the half. Outscored the Packers 21-5 in the third. They took a 60-35 lead into the fourth quarter, where they outscored Fremont 17-16. Scoring for Ludington tonight: Gage Jones with 4, 10 for Matthew Westhouse. Ethan Harvey had 6 points in the fourth quarter, 15 tonight for Peyton Lacombe, 2 for Ryan Millspaw, 2 for Caleb Smith, 7 for Dylan Eaton, 4 for Aiden Gilchrist, 2 for Chase Hackert, 4 for Levi Lehman, and a big night for David Schillinger. I believe he had 19. Let me double check, folks. 5, 6, 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, yes, 19 points for Sunshine Schillinger. So 3 Orioles in double figures, 19 for Schillinger, 15 for Lacombe, including 2 thunderous dunks to give him 10 on the season, and 10 points for Matthew Westhouse. And we want to thank Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Before Coach Shank gets up here, just want to tell all of the listeners out there, all the watchers, if you're out driving tonight, if you're in the Mason County area we are supposedly getting quite a storm heading our way. So please use caution, folks, on the roads. Be careful when driving. And I know I've got my snowblower all ready to go. I've got gasoline all set up for it.
I should probably do that when I get home.
Yeah, definitely. So we are expecting our first, I guess you'd say our first storm of the winter.
Sure.
First storm of 2022. We're only 4 days into the year. But a nice win for the Orioles to move to 3-4 on the season now before they will face the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals on Friday down at Orchard View. And really, besides the 2 games, Gertzie, that were held at Ferndale High School in the 26th annual Motor City Roundball Classic, this is the Orioles' first road game of the year besides those two games that were held there. They've had 5 home games. Yes.
Because that Manistee game got brought back to Hawley. That's right. But that's a good start for 2022. And this is a good basketball team. They're going to start playing like that good basketball team coming in here in the conference play. And they've got 1 conference game so far that they've already played, or is this the first conference
Ludington
game?
has a win over Muskegon Western Michigan Christian by the score. The Orioles are 2-0 in the conference, actually. Okay. Wins over Muskegon, Western Michigan Christian, and Manistee.
I forgot Manistee was in the conference.
So 3-4 on the year now. Their losses this year, that tough overtime loss to Reese Puffer.
Who's a good team.
63-59 in overtime, the first game of the year. They also lost to Benzie Central, 69-61. And then the 2 losses at the Roundball Classic against a couple of very tough Division I schools in Ann Arbor Skyline and Detroit Cass Tech.
Yeah, we're going to take our lickings. Obviously, we did, but we get 2022 started off on the right foot, and then we just keep powering through once we get into conference play.
Coach Thad Shank making his way up here. We expect him very shortly to be up here. And we're going to chat. Yeah, here he comes. Here comes Coach Shank. his team a 77-51 winner tonight. The JV win by the score of 50-45, and the freshman win tonight, headed up by Coach Dante, the Microwave Vela, 43-32. Coach Shank, your teams hit the trifecta tonight over Fremont, the Fremont Packers. Fremont, always a competitive ball game. You've got to be just thrilled with your boys' victory, 77-51 over the Fremont Packers.
Yeah, winning makes you feel good, I mean, obviously taking it on the chin like we did last week, it's a good learning experience, but we're all human, and it's hard a little bit to, it's frustrating, So, we did a lot of good things in the second half. We got to just continue. We got a streak here now after tonight's game where we have basically just Friday games for the next 3 weeks. We got a chance to take care of some things and get a little better, and that's what we're going to do.
Tonight was your 5th home game, and the only road games you've had were the 2 games during the 26th annual Motor City Roundball Classic, the game against Skyline and the game against the Cass Tech Technicians. Everybody got a lot of playing time tonight. You had 3 players in double figures. Schillinger, also Matt Westhouse had 10 tonight, Schillinger with 19, and Peyton Lacombe with 15, including 2 dunks. And boy, those dunks really get the fans excited, don't they?
Oh, they get you excited. I don't know about if they get the fans excited. They get you excited.
That goes without saying.
There was one he tried to dunk that he should have made a layup on, that we're not getting 2 points for too, Scoop, because you're running a dunkometer for him. So
hey, the student section has that dunkometer going for him too.
Oh,
Coach.
no, well,
you don't think I'm instigating that, do you?
Yeah, you are. So
you and I talked about it last week during the tournament, and I talked with Coach Stowe about this in terms with his girls as well. Yes, your boys and his girls took their lumps down there, but you're all going to be the better for it, aren't you?
Well, we better be the better for them. We didn't go to Detroit and have Safe Harbor take care of our room and board and do it for nothing. We better get better for it. I mean, it can go 2 ways. I mean, you can learn from it, and you can, understand, the areas you need to get better, and you can be driven to do that. Or, you can lose a little confidence and, not feel very good about yourself. And, that's another result of that a little bit too. But, we played good teams. We didn't fare like we maybe would have liked to, but it was a good learning experience. And I'm guessing the game was a little bit slower tonight than it was last week.
Yeah. With Spencer Holmes out tonight, you hope to have him back Friday against Orchardview, or do you think he'll be out?
I'm not sure. I can. I don't. It's hard to know what's going on right now, but he's not feeling very good. I know that.
With him being out, Coach, some other players got to step up. More playing time tonight for Cole Anthus, more playing time for Aiden Gilchrist and others. And I thought Cole played very well.
Cole plays with great energy. He plays so hard. He's very, very skilled. I mean, when we can play fast, he's very comfortable in that game. Tonight was one of those nights where we needed to play fast. It was going to be to our advantage. Yeah, I mean, he's a kid who he works hard on his game and spends a lot of time working on his game, and it was good to see him out there. I think he gave us a pretty good spark.
Another player that got some playing time tonight, up from the JV recently, he played in the tournament with Gage Jones.
Oh, very talented kid, a playmaker. I mean, you can never have too many playmakers on the basketball floor. Really, really good passer. He sees the floor very well, and he's going to get acclimated here in the next couple weeks to the varsity level of play and be just fine.
Nice game from Matt Westhouse. I thought your team came out very aggressively tonight. Fremont built up a 10-point lead. Fremont came back, closed it to 4 at the end of 1. Big second quarter and third quarter from your team. In fact, you look all the way across, 18 points first quarter, 21 in the second, 21 in the third, 17 in the fourth. Just a game you got to be very happy about, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of things we can get better at. We're getting killed on the offensive glass, and give Fremont credit. That 24 kid, he really goes to the boards and rebounds.
Jordan McDonald.
He's a great athlete, and sometimes in situations like this, when we are, we know we're a little bit of the better team, and we can, create some turnovers. We kind of overdo it sometimes, and we put ourselves in a lot of bad rebounding situations when we're continuing to try to make a steal after steal. I thought we came out in the third quarter and did a pretty good job of playing straight man-to-man defense and just keeping them in front of us and forcing tough shots, and then we're getting out in transition that way. So no, a lot of good things, and just keep working tomorrow.
We'll let you go here, Coach, but yeah, Gertzie and I were talking about, I was telling him about some of the defenses Cass Tech was putting. I said, holy cow, Cass Tech threw a bevy of defenses at your boys the other day. And
well, it wasn't the defenses, it was the quickness and
yeah.
the speed. I mean, I don't know that the defenses, I mean, we weren't confused because they were switching defenses.
Oh, their offense
we were just unable to, understand how to quickly move the ball via the pass and get the ball into the middle of the floor and punish them for doing it. So.
Yeah. Well, Coach, good luck to you and the Orioles on Friday as you play at Muskegon Orchard View, the defending Lakes 8 Conference champions. They lost a lot to graduation, but they still brought back a couple of players. I know that you'll have your boys keying on Friday.
Yep, we're going on the road now for a long time, so we won't see you, Scoop. You're taking it easy here around the Holly Gym. So.
All right, Coach. By the way, last thing before I let you go, Coach Pete Zerfus said to say hello to you. He was tuned in tonight to the game.
Okay.
And where's the big head going?
I'm tired of looking at that at practice, Scoop.
Oh, you're looking at that, huh? Yeah, but by the way, Coach Zerfus is sending me up one of his red blazers for my sports basement.
Sweet,
so
man.
Very cool. I'll have to put that next to the big head. All right, Coach Thad Shank, he's getting out of here. I've had enough of Scoop. I'm heading out of here. So that the big head's leaving Holly Gym and it's going to my basement.
I like it.
So we'll take it. I was wondering when Coach Shank was going to do that, Gertzie.
It was only a matter of time.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to look at his big head.
And as he said, he's when we talked about the defenses there by the Cass Tech technicians, he says, Scoop, I don't think it was the defenses when they put up 74 points on us.
Right.
That's
It's just good basketball.
Yeah.
They're good teams down there.
Last observations on this one, Gertzie.
Yeah, just a great team game. I'm impressed with how we came back off of those 2 losses down in Detroit that we had, or Ferndale, I should say. But we got 2022 started off on the right foot, and hopefully, like you said, we turn this into a winning streak and we just keep it going.
Definitely. And everybody, Happy New Year. And again, please drive safe, folks. With that storm that is supposed to be bearing down on us, make sure that you got plenty of gasoline for your snowblowers.
Yep.
And just take it easy out there if you're out there on the road. So with that said, for our executive producer, our executive director of the Orioles boys varsity basketball coach, Thad Shank, and our technical engineer for both WMOM and OSN, Braden Kronline, also our OSN camera woman, Julia Havman, and my partner tonight doing color commentary, the one and only Kyle Gertzie-Grzinski. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Holly Gymnasium. Once again, your final scores in freshman action tonight. Ludington wins by the score of 43-32. In JV action, Ludington wins 50-45. And in varsity boys action, the Ludington Orioles 77, the Fremont Packers 51. Back with you on Friday, folks, right back here at Holly Gym, Ludington in girls varsity basketball action against the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. Until then, stay safe. Good night, Ludington, and see you Friday.
This has been a presentation of high school sports on 102.7 WMOM and the Oreo Sports Network. Join us next time as we have more hard court action with Ludington Orioles and Todd Scoop Hansen. Tonight's game was brought to you in part by Safe Harbor Credit Union, Smith & Eddy Insurance, PM Builders, House of Flavors Manufacturing, Benedict's Auto Center, Indian Summer Co-op, as well as Lundquist Furniture, Ludington Paint and Glass, McGee Insurance, Urca Auto Sales, and Crown & Cork. Once again, the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM teaming up all season long to bring you more exciting basketball, just like tonight's game. Join us again on 102.7 MOM FM and the Oreo Sports Network.